King. I'm king of the north, they call me the king. I'm king of the north. Ladies and gentlemen, right now you're listening to the king of the north. Yo, can I get a clap, please? Can I have the bell start ringing? Can we have the ladies singing? Cause this one's gotta be right. And this isn't a funeral, so you can take the black clothes off. Can everybody switch their phones off? We're gonna celebrate life. Is that the horn that's sounding? Also, we've not got long left. Is there anybody out there? Alright, we're going in 5. How do I look? Am I decent? Do you think I should change this footwear for something a little more formal? No? Alright, let's celebrate life. I'm the king of the north, like it or lump it. Fuck what you thought, they come out in the thousands just to support. They play trumpets in the background when I talk. I wear tracksuits, not to be casual, I just don't want to change now that I'm rich. I want to wear what I wore when I was poor, and right now I'm trying to inspire the kids. I changed the game so much, them niggas are physically scared. And I'm in your face, I'm everywhere to the point man think their vision's impaired. They don't want me to win, they don't want me to get a trophy, they want me to kiss their feet. But I'm not the king, cause I said that I was the king, just listen to the people speak. King. I'm king of the north, they call me the king. I'm king of the north, yeah. I'm king of the north, forget what other MCs wanna say. Me, I got given this name by the fans, and I'm not letting them down, no way. Cause they say fortune favors the brave. Now that I'm lucky enough to have fans, they know that I will die for this shit. I've already got one foot in the grave. I'm knee deep into this music thing, and all I wanted to do was vent. Now I've got wireless, and when I do wireless, there's hardly any room left in the tent. Housing benefits would pay for the rent. I would tell a Henry the 8 to my friend. I've done my first CD in 210, now I do a CD and I get a top 10. Me, I was scared, I was on the road so much I forgot what it was to be safe. Plus I'd be carrying a bladed article just in case anybody got in my face. You gotta be fast if you're gonna take chase, you gotta be bad if you're gonna show face. But I swore to God that I'd make it, and now that I made it, can somebody say grace, please? How's everybody feeling? I don't want anybody nervous, I've come to serve one purpose, and I celebrate life. Can you make sure the old king's watching? And the prince if you can, please. You got them a seat, right? Let them see me shine. Can I just say thanks to my true fans? Without you, I wouldn't have made it. You walk with me and I'm grateful, and I'm no longer facing time. But how do I look? Am I decent? You think I should change this footwear for something a little more formal? No? Alright, let's celebrate life. King. I'm king of the north, they call me the
King. I'm the king of the north. How you feeling? How was everybody? Good evening. I don't see nobody live tonight, so I guess I thought I'd go live and say hello to everyone and good evening from the king of the north. Hello, the real King James, that's me. The one, the only true king of this United Kingdom. That's right, I said that. So there's a bit of a shenanigans today, wasn't there? I'll big up Ghost for letting me on his panel, and all the other good citizen journalists out there doing their thing for the country and keeping everybody informed with what's going on with the current affairs and the very different views and opinions. Today we had an individual called Kaylee Einav. She was going crazy at everybody, shouting at everybody, threatening people. Ricky's put up a short. Let me just take a look at that. Let me take a look at that, Ricky. Let's see what you've put in the chat. Do you want to tell me what the short is before I have a look at it? Don't forget to hit them likes, people. It's greatly appreciated. I appreciate the positive engagement, Let's have a look. Oh my day. What the fuck? I really wish I didn't see that. Oh my days. Oh my god. Wow. So Taffy got his butt out on. Oh, great. Hey, that's a bit cheeky. Oh shit! Fuck you, no. Right, let me just have a listen. Oh, that's funny as fuck, that Rick. Oh, you know what? That's just made my fucking day. That. Right, let's have a listen to that. Let me just listen to what the language is. If that was in a private call with somebody, I'm very concerned. TC, see you next week. Oh, that was funny as fuck. Oh, cheers, Ricky. Hey, you don't have to go anywhere, Rick. You can come on if you want. I'll put the link out there pretty soon. I just wanted to talk about something that happened today. You know, something that I feel concerned with because I've got some footage. The way I took down some channels too. The team. Well done to everybody in the community for doing their fair bit for taking down Kaylee's channels. Well done to you. We do have a problem with one of them. So Dupes, if you're out there, love, if you could do us a favor and send Empress an email with just confirming that she had permission on your behalf to take down that channel, because Kaylee's managed to get it back up, and Empress is appealing it, but she needs something off you to basically confirm that she had the authority to take down Kaylee's channel. That would be gratefully appreciated if you can, Dupes. So Kaylee went on a crazy rampage today. I had to report her to the police because she was making threats to kill people. Well, she was saying, I'm going to get killed. She was saying some other crazy shit. Like, it was really, really mental. She was even, at one point, she had said that she'd fantasized about killing me, which actually scares me considering she's got pictures of me all over her house and on a wall. So, yeah, so I'm worried about that one. And then she also said that she was going to kill people in the street just so she could go to prison, which I think the people should be aware of, because that's very dangerous, because she actually said the words, I might just go out and kill someone. She was being indiscriminate. She was aiming it at people in the public, like, which was crazy. Like, so yeah, we had to take down her channels. We had to ensure that we were swift, as you know we do on these communities. We look after the communities. We got to keep them safe. We got to keep people safe, especially on the internet. Especially if somebody's going around saying they're going to murder someone. You can't do that. Sorry, Kaylee, but no, it's not allowed. Somebody has to educate somebody. I guess if we got to police the internet, I guess we should be getting fucking paid for it. But you know, but yeah, have a listen. I'm going to just make sure the video is actually uploaded, because I've got the videos. Let's see. We just oh, no, I don't want that one. Give me a minute, guys. Upload video. Oh, I've forgotten to upload it. Oh, well, that's all right. I'll upload it right now. So I've got 2 videos of Kaylee, which I think people should hear, because obviously the way she was speaking and the threats she was making, not just against me, but against people in the public. She's threatening to kill people in the public, which you can hear how crazed she is. Okay, so I'll upload that one. Make sure it's age restricted. Make sure it's on private as well. Right, that's that one. That one's 2 minutes and 39 seconds. So there's one there where she threatens to kill me. Says there's going to be people fighting each other to kill me. And in that one, she admits to fantasizing about killing somebody. I mean, and she tries to use the Bible as religious ideology to enforce that belief. That's religious extremism. I think that borders on the line of terrorism, if I'm not mistaken. Because if that was a Muslim person doing that, I'm pretty sure they would be called a Muslim extremist if they were using the Quran to justify threatening to kill people and stuff like that. So, rightfully so, it should also be addressed in the Christian concept. Considering I'm a Christian and I take offense with somebody using the Christian Bible or words in the Christian Bible to that effect to threaten to kill people, which is religious extremism, which is terrorism under the Terrorism Act, which she has been reported. I have reported her, so I do have a Crown reference number, and I believe it's important to share with the people at large because it has public interest. Because if you're threatening to kill members of the public as well for quote a holiday, that basically puts members of the public at risk as well. So there is a public interest angle there that I think should be considered. And so let me get this other video. So I've got one video already uploaded. Right, that one's uploaded private. Okay, so here's the first video. I'm just going to put it on the screen now. Right, so let's share to this tab. Put it on the screen. Okay, so this is when Kaylee was making threats to kill people. Hey, Taffy, I've just seen a video of you pulling your ass out on YouTube. That's kind of funny, that still. But we can talk after I've done this. Right, so this is what Kaylee was seeing before. Have a listen.
I love you so much, Jake. Thank you so much for saving me. This is the only man I've ever known in my life. Suck on that. Suck on that. Like literally every man that's ever supposedly been in my life. The only man I've ever known is this man, Jake. And you will take the piss out of him because that's what people do, isn't it? They can't handle it, like dickheads like this one. Okay, scream at people and then threaten to kill. No, I don't make threats. You're going to get killed. You are going to get, if you don't repent, okay, and it's not going to be me. There's so many people that already want you dead, but then as I'm going public, and again, we've just reiterated this again with the lovely professional people from the ambulance this time. They didn't even bother with the police this time. They just literally sent the ambulance around straight away for someone that's going to kill us. So this is so fucking funny, but it's all recorded every fucking time. It's recorded. They've come into my property. We've gone over it all again. They've heard me speak to you online. They've heard the extent of my suicideness. My suicidal thoughts. They've heard how not suicidal I am. So if I go missing, they're very clear now that it was not me. They're very fucking clear. The police are very fucking clear if I go missing or dead. It weren't me. Right? The police, the ambulance, who else? Who else do you think needs to know? I'm going fucking nowhere. And if you want to make it look like an accident, try it. See how that works out for you. Someone's going to be liable for that shit. All right? Someone's going to be liable because it weren't me and they fucking know it weren't me. Anything fucking happens to me or anyone around me, they know exactly what the fuck it was.
That was one part, and then she doubles down after putting the videos up of the Hampstead children.
Missing out vital information. Testing. Yeah, no, Sean, you're just missing. You're missing out vital information. I don't make threats. People already want you dead. I'm about to go public, so loads more people are going to know who you and the other scumbags are, and probably want you dead as well. I'm not killing anyone. I literally don't need to. So many other people will be beating each other up to get to you first. Okay, so try again. I'm not making threats. I'm telling you, so many people are going to want so many of you dead. Slowly, painfully, all the things I've said and fantasized a little bit about myself, perhaps, but I'm not.
Right there. Okay, so she has literally admitted to fantasizing about killing people. Not just me, but other people on YouTube. So all the people whose names are on her walls in her house, all the photographs of people that she's got, she has admitted to fantasizing about murdering people, about killing people. To me, that is a public concern. That is a danger to the British public. That has public interest, and I think legally, that's a crime. That is a serious offense. To say you want to kill someone, say they're going to die and they're going to be killed, and then saying that you have fantasized about it adds an element of premeditation should something happen to somebody. You know, and I've got the other video as well.
Doing it. I'm not doing it. You're just getting what you deserve from someone. Someone is going to come and fuck you up.
Interesting. Now that's incitement. So we've got, so she's saying somebody's going to get killed, saying that she's fantasized about it, saying that she's not going to do it, but somebody else is. That is a clear threat to kill. And then saying and contradicting herself on that claim. So here's the second video. Just reload it. Should have uploaded now. There we go. So if I switch to this one, Kayleigh threatens to kill members of the public.
Again, so just before I hop out, no. Okay, as a victim, I don't like any of those words. As somebody that was on the receiving end of nonsense, let's put it that way. Okay, I've got no time, no patience at all for people that protect them. So you, okay, so I'm not going to go as far as saying you are a nonce yourself, although I pretty much think you are. But a lot of people, they aren't going to be nonces, but they're totally out of it, whether it's fear or the addictions or whatever it is, they're being associated with whatever. They've chosen to protect paedophiles and join in the torture of survivors. That's where we're at. You're reporting me to the police today on behalf of Michaela Onyeabor, a paedophile protector, and I've got all of.
So that's a lie. I reported her for threats to kill and incitement to murder. That's what I reported her for. And extremist beliefs. And for using biblical religious texts as a basis of her ideology, which is terrorism.
The evidence of what that cunt's done for years. So you want to get me to court, you're not thinking about that bit. That's why nobody from the Ricky Dearman Protection Unit literally have tried to get me into court, because they shit a brick. If I get into court, then I get my evidence heard, you stupid cunt. That's why I've created my own court, so my evidence gets heard, you stupid cunt. Okay, what the fuck do you think the police are going to do to change this situation? I can operate my court from prison anyway, you fucking idiot. I can be locked up and still do my court. I'll be safer, probably, from you lot, won't I? Actually, do you know what? Fuck it. I might actually just go out and kill someone now.
Do you hear that? Do you hear that, people? She willfully stated, willingly, quite openly, with intention, that fuck it, she might as well go out and kill someone. Is this a person that is safe in the community? Is this a person that is using their freedom and their liberty in the correct way? Or is this a person that's at risk of actually seriously hurting somebody? Of course, Tuffy. We all know this. It's the same when I went to challenge Kaylee's beliefs on this. She couldn't actually have a conversation about this. It's like a game of tennis, really.
Safer, probably, from you lot, won't I? Actually, do you know what? Fuck it. I might actually just go out and kill someone now, actually.
Actually. So she's actually thinking about killing people. These are clear warning signs. Okay? I don't know what we're supposed to do with somebody like this who wants to go and kill people. How are we supposed to deal with that? Everybody on who has come across this woman are effectively in danger now because, you know, she threatened to go to Jupiter's house. I mean, quite clearly, she directly threatened Jupiter as well. So, in a way, she's actually threatened the life of Jupiter. As you know, I don't know why she brought up Jupiter, but here's the proof.
Do you know what? Actually, where are you, Sean? Do you want to meet up for a chat? Can I buy you a coffee, Sean? Can I buy you a coffee, Sean? Where are you? Would you like to meet rather than doing this bollocks on the internet? I quite fancy a holiday and having somebody cook for me 3 times a day.
I quite fancy a holiday and somebody to cook for me for 3 times a day. She's really extreme. Like, I mean, I've not actually done anything at all to this woman. I've not had any involvement with her family life, her private life. You know, when me and Kaylee did used to communicate and talk in the past, I was never offensive to her, never threatened her, was never abusive to her, always treated her with respect and dignity, and respected her privacy. But she has the nerve and the audacity to threaten to kill me and say I'm responsible for the things that have happened in her life and that I should feel the responsibility and the wrath of it. No, Kaylee. You can't blame me for things that have happened in your life by consequence of your own choices. Same as I can't blame anybody in my life for my choices and the consequences of those choices. We all have some accountability in our own actions and our own choices and our own decisions. You know?
Sean Cassidy. Well, actually, maybe I'll just get a cab to 7 Joan Crescent Elton, perhaps. I'll just do that, actually. I think that's where I'll go now. 7 Joan Crescent Elton. I'm going to pop round and I'll bring the fucking kettle.
So she's threatened to kettle Jupiter. So let's take this in a nutshell, right? She's threatened to kill me. Well, she said, I am going to die. Unequivocally, I'm going to be murdered. And then she says, oh, it's not going to be her that's going to do it. It's going to be somebody else. That other people are going to be climbing and fighting each other to try and kill me, which is strange, but all right. I'm not that important, but okay. She's openly stated that she's going to go out and actually just kill somebody randomly. It's quite bizarre. And also she's threatened death, threatened a serious assault with a kettle on Jupiter, and threatened to get into a taxi and go to Jupiter's house. You know, that's not right.
Like you instructed Sean here to get that kettle ready for its dog. So horrible and funny, isn't it?
And you can hear the manic laughs, right? Those laughs, they're very manic. They're concerning. The way she's laughing, like, like sadistic. Oh shit! Oops, I just spilled some on my coffee. Right, I'll put a link out there in a minute. But yeah, I just well, she threatened to kill you as well, Taffy. So yeah, there is multiple people that have been threatened with death by Kaylee Einov, and quite frankly, I think it's a public concern. So you know, I'm putting this evidence out there in the public domain for journalistic purposes. I think I'm going to write a news article on her and publish it to my website because I think it's worthy of news publishing. And to highlight how these platforms like YouTube and Google don't have robust reporting mechanisms. Aye, aye, Danny West. Aye, aye. Aye, aye, Savaloy. But yeah, she's unhinged to say the least. Yeah, you know what? I'd agree with that, Taffy. I would really agree with that. She hasn't always been like that. You know, there's something has changed inside of her that has made her so aggressive to people, and it's weird, man. It's strange. It's just she needs help, preferably before she fucking kills someone. And Taffy says, you know, yeah, multiple times she's threatened him. So yeah, I'll put the link out there, by the way. Yeah, like could be. It could be that influence from Jake has caused her to become more sadistic, more psychotic. You know, like it's very bizarre, man. Like if I was making comments saying, you know, saying I was going to kill somebody, I'm pretty sure somebody would report me to the police straight away. By within a couple of days, I'd probably be already in a fucking cell. Pip Smoker says Jake is to blame. Taffy thinks it went downhill fast when Jake came about. I'm going to put a poll in the side chat. Wait, how did you lose your channel? Channel? Sorry. So I'll put a poll out there in the side chat. Do you believe Kaylee Einov will end up killing somebody? It's an honest poll based on things that we've heard and the way she reacts to people. Like, for example, when she went on Ghost's platform panel, okay, didn't forgive me if I'm wrong, but I'm very clear that she said towards the end of the show, if people want to come over to her channel, which was the invitation, she will let people on to talk to her. So obviously, naturally, I went over because I wanted to challenge her beliefs and her views of why she likes shouting and screaming at people. Oh, right. Okay, Danny. So Danny West says, fuck no, Sean, I came back on and it was blank and he couldn't log in. So, okay. So there must be some strikebacks occurring with Einov. She must be making reports or something. But honestly, I feel scared of Kaylee because of her mentality, her mental state. I mean, I believe she's inciting violence. I mean, if Lucy Connolly can be sent to prison for 31 months for incitement on the basis of a tweet regarding migrant hotels and fires, then surely Kaylee should be given a far worse sentence because she's inciting murder. Like, it's very scary because I do feel alarmed and distressed by it. Yeah. I feel like if she knew where I was, she would make a concerted effort to try and find me. Like, I think something needs to be done legally and properly by the rule of law, by the courts, by the police. I think using religious ideologies and religious texts to support her is extremist. Personally, I think she's acting like a terrorist. If that was, say, a Muslim person threatening that kind of using that kind of language and using the Quran as a basis, people would call them a Muslim ideologist or a Muslim extremist. Kaylee is a British extremist, a British ideologist, and is demonstrating terroristic behavior, quite frankly. And I think she ought to be arrested under terrorism laws and held for questioning for why she feels it's okay to say that she's going to go out into the public and just randomly kill someone using a warped belief of Christianity, misrepresenting Christianity, misrepresenting Bible text, because Kaylee refers to God quite a lot, and says that God is giving her the power to do this and the like, which is extremist. That's not exactly what it says in the Bible, because what Kaylee's referring to is repentance. So repentance is a change of the state of mind. You cannot threaten somebody with murder and then say that they need to repent and that they will be killed if they don't repent. That's not what the Bible says. The Bible clearly says if you don't repent and you don't change your ways and you don't change who you are as an individual, you won't get into heaven. That's what it means. Doesn't mean you'll be murdered. Like, you know. Well, yeah, that's a valid point there as well. Yeah, she doesn't refer to God as Jesus. She just refers to God as God. But which God is she referring to? That's the question. Because she's not referring to the Christian God, because the Christian God is a God of fire, you know, because that's exactly what it says in the Old Testament. Yes, Irish, I actually have, I have asked her who her God is. She struggles to answer that question. But what I have discovered is she has an account called Satan's Angels. So, and she's created a church. So I'm going to take the imposition that Kaylee has a satanic god, because she has accounts dedicated to death. She openly states that she wants people to die. She becomes very possessed-like, very demonic, in Christian terminology. Big up, Empress. Empress, I'll give you a spanner. Hold on a second. Add as moderator. There you go. I've given you a managing moderator and spanner. There you go. I don't really do that much, but I trust Empress. So let's take a look at the poll. Okay, so there have been 7 votes so far. 57% of the people believe Kaylee Inav will end up killing someone, whereas 43% believe no. I'll leave the poll up for about 15-20 minutes. Democracy, that people have their say. There's the link if you want to come on, Empress. But I understand if you don't, you're not under any obligation to do anything you don't want to do. If Jupiter's out there, be nice if Jupiter came on. Just so we can discuss permissions about granting striking abilities. Yeah, Irish. She's so what's happened is there was a copyright strike put in on behalf of Jupiter, but Kaylee's appealed it, and we need some written confirmation from Jupiter, so that the DMC takedown will go back through. This is actually one of the things that I actually told the police about when I was on the phone to them today, about the mechanisms that we have to deal with on this platform in order to try and reduce or remove this offending content or this criminal content, this harmful content, and the levels of what we actually have to do as a community to keep the community safe. I mean, we're doing more work than the actual platforms themselves, and by rights, the work that all of us do to get this harmful content removed, I believe, quite rightfully, that people who work together to have this content removed should be able to send bills to Google and demand payment for these services. Because I think Google should be paying us for these services, for removing this content, etc., etc. And because we're doing a public service. Yeah. I mean, Taffy, you can come on, you know. Taffy says there's so much hate in her, it's very dangerous for her and people surrounding her. Danny West says they say they are for the children, but they do everything to hurt kids. Yeah. You know, and they're constantly talking about the Hampstead thing, constantly showing videos and pictures, right, of other people's children, of children and now adults, and because for some reason Kaylee can't accept that she doesn't have a legal right to post pictures of these children, right? You know, and that was kind of half the reason why Kaylee wanted to get into the Hive group as well, because she wanted to see inappropriate images. Yet, she's always been very vocal. Oh, you're covering up a pedo ring. You're covering up a pedophile ring on the internet. Yet that's kind of what she's doing. If you catch my drift, that's the kind of activity she's been up to, you know. Seriously, I think she does need to go to prison. I think she needs that time in prison. I think, you know, when you're going off the edge and you're losing your marbles, respectfully, and you're screaming at your laptop so loud that your neighbors are phoning an ambulance because they think you're doing something to yourself or worse, then I think that calls for an intervention. It calls for, you know, hang on a minute, let's take a step back here. This woman's saying stuff that's quite, well, to any ordinary person, any reasonably minded person would be like, well, hang on a minute. She's we've just been to this person's property. We've discovered that she's got loads of names written on her wall, that she's got photographs of people on her living room doors, kitchen doors. It's quite really, like, you know. Yeah, we can all scream and shout. Yeah, I agree, Taffy. Yeah, of course. But I think there's a level to it. I think there's a certain reasonability to it, you know. Let's say, you know, if somebody's threatening your kids, you know, yeah, you've got right to be pissed off. You've got right to be angry. If somebody's threatening your family, yeah, you've got that right to, you know, shout the odds at them and say, listen, you fucking prick, blah, 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 blah. But do we have the right to threaten to murder people? Do we have, you know, I'm not perfect. I've said things that I've later come to regret, you know. I've said things that, you know, I wish I didn't say, that, you know, I've, you know, thought better about and thought, you know, hang on a minute. Why am I even reacting like that? Why am I even responding in that kind of way? When I, you know, if I respond like that, I just lower myself to their standards. So, you know, just not reacting and just being respectful and civil as best as I can be is the best way to deal with things. But, you know, but everything, right? But everything you want a panel now, that's something else. Yeah. Like every panel I go on, Kaylee appears on, like, and she'll scream and she'll shout and she'll threaten. But say, for example, she comes on my panel, I will let her on. I will let her speak. I will let her say what she wants. And within 20, 30 seconds, she switches. She flips like somebody has pressed a demonic switch, you know, that turns them into an uncontrollable psychological mess. Like, it's quite strange. You know, and Kaylee, if you're out there, the link's there. You want to contest what I'm saying? If you want to disprove what I'm saying, you have an opportunity to do so. You know, regardless of the fact that you've threatened to kill me, and, you know, you make me feel that I believe you're actually going to do it. I believe that you're capable of it. Everybody's capable of certain things. Everybody has that capacity to be dangerous. But Kaylee sounds like the person who's willing to do it. That she would actually do it if she had the opportunity to do it. And maybe not just me. Who else? Who else has she fantasized about killing? Like, we have to take this very seriously. If it was anybody else from a different background, they would be ostracized for it. They would be called extremists, ideologists, terrorists. So we should be able to apply that to our own. If our own people are doing that, our own English people, our own white people, you know? And Kaylee's not even a Christian. So she's given us Christians bad names. And I've got to defend the faith. I will defend the Christian faith. Especially against people like Kaylee. Yes, Phil. Yes. Oh, Danny says he was one of the first in his family to receive death threats from Kaylee. You know? And to Phil, yes, Kaylee has made multiple death threats to me today. Like, she will refer to justification, but the justification has no justification. Because the way the law applies to all of us equally the same. For example, I can't threaten and say I'm going to do X and Y to Taffy, and Taffy can't threaten to say he's going to do X and Y to me if that has, you know, murderous language in it. Do apologize, Taffy. I do apologize for using you as an example there, Sunshine. She is fucking nuts. Okay, so 17 minutes, right? So we've had 15 votes. Okay, so the votes have now changed a little bit. So the poll is saying at this moment in time, do you believe Katie Anuv will end up killing someone? 53% say no. 47% still say yes. So it's very tied. It's very close. Okay, let's put some of the comments up on the screen. So Taffy says maybe this was always her, just needed a poke by something. Yeah, possibly. You know, I think after time, I think people's true colors do show, especially when you're under pressure. But she's not under any pressure. Nobody's putting her under pressure. The way she responds to people and picks out people and singles out individuals, that argument or mitigative factor can't even be considered. See, I'm trying to be very unbiased and objective in my analysis. I'm trying to be respectful at the same time and look at the facts and weigh up the possibilities and look at all the mitigative circumstances that could possibly be used in defense, you know, and I'm struggling to strike a balance between those defenses. For example, crime detection, that doesn't apply. Preventing crime, that doesn't apply. Trying to have civil discourse, again, that doesn't apply. Is she trying to get a message out there that's reasonable and sound and of sound mind? I don't think so. Can she sit there and have a polite conversation with individuals? No, because it starts off within a couple of seconds being very polite, and then if somebody's talking when she's talking, she doesn't like that. You know, there is clear markers of narcissistic control. There is some implications that she is very coercive in her behaviors. Has she been like that to previous people? Don't know. We can't say. I would be interested in having an interview with the gentleman who was with her for quite a long time, to see what his experiences were like, living with her, being in a relationship with her, so we could get a clearer picture. Was his life made hell? Did the gentleman that she was in a relationship with, was he tortured? Was he abused? Was he subjected to this kind of behavior from her? It would be very interesting to see that other side and hear from the other side in that case. Phil says, she ain't threatened me yet. Oh, you're lucky then, Phil. I think you're one of the lucky ones. I think maybe your name's on the wall somewhere, so wouldn't surprise me if you end up getting one later on down the line. But do let us know if you do. That would be interesting. Shit, I just dropped some on the floor. I mean, the other day, like when she came on the panel, and within 10-15 seconds, just because I was eating a piece of bread, oh, you disgust me. Empress says she hates me, and all I did was respond to her bullshit. Yeah, like, well, you didn't even respond to her bullshit. You clearly just said, "Don't communicate with me, don't talk to me, don't engage with me," which is, well within your rights. Taffy says, "I don't know. All I do know is she's a ticking time bomb." I would agree with that. Right. I do believe that she's a danger to the community. Danny West says, "Give it time, Phil. She's working her way through YouTube. LOL." Yeah, I think she's going through us one name at a time. Concerned Troll says, "Justice for the 11 and 1." Phil says he had to go to the garage. I missed the shop. Was out of milk. Yeah, you know what? I had to do that before. I had to go to the petrol station just to get some milk. Ridiculous. Danny West says all he did was ask her one question and she flipped. Taffy says, yeah, maybe, yes, it's plausible. Danny West says it was on Den's. It was on one of Den's lives. Wallace says it's not likely. Kaylee doesn't go out much. Phil says, hasn't Jake poked her, or is he gay? I don't think they've ever met. Like, quite frankly, they've never met. They love each other, but they've never met. Ever. Taffy says maybe her trolling done it by multiple peeps. She encouraged it but never blocked it. Well, yeah, that's true. Empress says engaged but never met. I mean, that's a good one. How can you be engaged to somebody that you've not even proposed to? Doesn't an engagement require a fucking ring? I mean, I've never heard of an engagement without a ring. Because how are you supposed to get down on one knee without a fucking ring to put on somebody's finger? Fucking, and I'm a Walter Mitty, and I live in a Walter Mitty land. Fucking hell. Wallace says, hi, Becca. It confuses me why Kaylee has it in for you. Jealousy about your children is the most obvious answer. Well, yeah, and this is one of the things I've raised with the police when I made the report today, is that she does have this obsession with other people's families, especially people who have children, which I believe is very concerning, because if you're somebody who's proclaiming to the world and everybody else that you've been wronged by the state, that everybody on YouTube is responsible for you losing your children in your own actions, because of your actions, because you tried to feed them bleach, MMS, magical mineral solution, which is bleach, which obviously I did share about the background of that, because it's public knowledge. She told everybody. If she told everybody that's what she did, and that's how she lost her children, how is anybody else on the internet to blame for that? That's what I don't understand. How can any of us be to blame for it when we had nothing to do with it? Practically everybody on the fucking internet is kind of innocent in that regard. Because if she's done that, and then she's told people she was doing that, and then an investigation has occurred, and then it was found that, actually she had done this, and that's why they'd taken the children to keep them safe, to protect them, then clearly, she is the one that was endangering her own. And subsequently from that, she's now gone on to be involved in concerning or questionable groups around questionable individuals that have also been implicated, shall we say, in allegations with suspected alleged conduct with individuals under a certain legal age. You know, that kind of speaks volumes, especially when you're saying that a certain kind of PDF ring is involved, but you fail to actually provide that evidence, and you make videos repeated the same content, repeatedly play interview footage of children in a interview regarding CSA that was later retracted and recanted. It's very concerning, in my opinion. I think it's a dangerous persona, a dangerous view to have, because Jake proclaims to be a child protection officer. Those words. That's if you're a child protection officer, right? Surely you would have disclosure and bar in enhanced DBS certificate for a start. You would be employed by the state because, in fact, a child protection officer is an official role within either the police and social services. So to actually imply or make that brazen claim that that's what you are, but yet fail to provide any certification, accreditation, or qualification for that role, kind of makes you look like a liar in that way. Sorry, guys. Let me just keep going through the comments. Concerned, are you going with me, AJ, and Daz? He says. Yep. Can everybody please subscribe to Empress Sakina's new channel? Empress Sakina 87. Danny West says, Wallace, you don't like folk having fun on here, or people who has grandkids and who has kids or grandkids, which is true. Wallace says, you've been substituted for the real person she is angry with. Probably herself. Yeah, I'd probably agree with that. Taffy says, Sean, I wouldn't go this road. It's too dark. Listen, mate, I've seen darkness, but guess what? I've got a lamp right next to me. So all I have to do is flick it on, and there's the light. Beautiful. At least I don't have to worry about needing a torch, because my lamps are always lit. I don't have to worry about darkness because I can see in the dark. Phil says, why ain't she on shouting at you, Sean? Well, that is a good question. Perhaps maybe she's been arrested. Perhaps, possibly, hopefully. I hope so. I hope she gets arrested as soon as possible. Wallace goes, yeah, Danny, the fun bit, she goes crazy over. Danny West says, this will be recorded, Sean, and we will all be dead. Well, those are the threats that we're all getting. Well, first me. I guess I'm the prime target. I'm the prime person she wants dead the most. Kind of crazy. I've never heard somebody wanting me dead so much. Like, it's kind of reassuring in a way. At least I know that I'm having some kind of impact somewhere. You know, like they say, you know what Churchill said: if you don't make any enemies, you've never stood up for anything. So, and I don't even have any hate or malice towards Kaylee. This is the thing. I don't hate her. I don't despise her. I don't dislike her. I'm indifferent. I have indifference. So I'm not even concerned with her. But she went out of her way to make threats, to threaten to kill people, to threaten members of the public say members of the public are going to get killed. You know, it's kind of mad. Concerned likes to say, sometimes I like to imagine I'm engaged to Jake. I don't think you would. I'd be concerned there, concerned. Danny West says, if AJ, Danny Jones, and Eric got her triggered, why entertain it, block it, and move on? There is an off button. Kaylee overlooks it. Yeah, well, yeah. Well, she's purchased StreamYards to stream on multiple platforms at the same time. I mean, talk about an investment. If like, imagine streaming to 3 different channels, 2 on YouTube and 1 on Rumble, at the same time, making death threats. That's really, really antisocial, right? You know, why couldn't we use antisocial policing laws against her? Hello, Teddy. Hope you're well, darling. Much love to you. Right, Becky's spamming. Oh. Danny West says, forever the victim. Yep, she is, yep. I know. Teddy says she's just sub to your Bex. Let's have a look. She says she'll share it on her wall. Okay. Concerned Troll says, oh dear, James, you are so naive. Of course everyone is to blame. Justice for the Lavenham one. Danny says, everyone is a nonce and PDFs, but none of us share CSA on YouTube. Yeah, good point. Very good point. I'd say that is the most astute observation I have heard this evening. Congratulations to Danny West. Round of applause, please, for Sir Danny West. He makes my ladies, my lords, and my honours of this esteemed Parliament of the people. The Right Honourable Member, Danny West, has made a quite cracking, astute point of observation. He said the fucking truth, Your Honour. Concerned Troll says, it's a well-known fact, King James. You've used your benefits to hire a top-class assassin. Oh, yeah. Apparently so. It's alleged. I mean, I think the most you'll probably get is maybe a couple of Greg's sandwiches and maybe a Bounty Bar, and if you're lucky, you'll probably get a hot coffee too. I think that's about as far as 20 or 30 pound will probably go in maybe Greg's and something. I mean, I'll probably get an assassin on a computer game because they're all part of the Creed, right? We love Assassin's Creed. You know, to be fair, I don't ever spend my money on DLC, or I don't ever buy myself some fucking V-Bucks on Fortnite than that. Spend it on Kaylee, to be fair. That's me being honest. So does Kaylee. Concerned Troll for free speech says Jake is also available for parties. Now, Jesus Christ. That was a bit dark. But I guess he probably dressed up as a clown. As Coco the clown. Oh my god. No. Actually, Jake reminds me of the clown that hides in the gutter in Stephen King's It. It's the It clown. That's Jake. He hides underneath the road, waiting for them to slide down the gutter so he can take them. That's Jake. These Jake and Kaylee together remind me of a modern day Ian Brady and Myra Hindley, right? That's what they remind me of, minus all the next level stuff, but they're on that stage, they're on that level. That's what they're working up to. That's the kind of mentality that these two have got together. They remind me of the Brady. the Brady one and the Hint Myra. And we know what they did. We know what they did to people. So I think, we should be considering that as like a standard, because you got to think about it like this. Brady and Myra Hindley, they started somewhere. And what would they have started with? The mentality, their views, their opinions, their beliefs. Look at the belief system. They would do anything they could to try and justify it. And they did do everything they could to justify it. They took understanding of things and warped it so that they could be doing things. Oh, wait. Hang on. Danny West says child protection, security, and policing is their mantra. Yeah, that's what they allege, right? That's what they claim. Wait, hang on. I've just been notified. Intelligence has just come in from my intelligence network. Sorry, MI5. That she is now saying that they have their own police force. Whoa! So it's getting serious. This. She now has their own police force. Wait. Hang on. What? She's live streaming. She's live streaming my content. Oh dear, Kaylee. You don't have my copyright permission. Do you, Kaylee? Kaylee, please cease and desist streaming my copyrighted content, or I will strike you. How's that, Kaylee? Could somebody pass me the link and put it in the chat? So I can strike it live. I'll let people watch me strike it live, actually. I'll create some content while I'm doing it. Danny says, Wallace, we all knew that was coming. Oh, of course. She'll be streaming this next, Danny says. Yeah, critiquing me. Oh, she's loving the attention. Narcissists do. Danny West says, none of us hate her. It's more pity. None of us want her dead. That's another lie. Exactly. None of us do want her dead. None of us have said that we want Kaylee dead. Nobody. But it's Kaylee that's saying this about other people. That's the concerning thing. Yep, she does. She has 3 Rumble accounts. In fact, now, because I'm streaming, I can actually put these accounts out. Actually, so people are aware, so people can bookmark them. So let's see which account she's streaming from first. Let me find it. Is she streaming from the one I think she's streaming from? Oh, she is. Okay, so I'm just she does sound very deflated. I'm listening to the stream now. She does sound very deflated, like somebody's been round and spoken to her. She does sound like she's got into trouble. She does sound completely different as to what she was saying today. Let's see. Danny says she claims she had a good following on Rumble because she's got less than her YouTube accounts. Yes, that's correct. In fact, I think for educational purposes and critiquing and journalistic purposes, I can show what actually her thingies look like. So I'm going to stick on the screen and show you what her Rumble accounts look like. So this is her Rumble, okay? Sideshow Bob. She is in manic. They have ups and downs. She can flip in a second. Yeah, kind of reminds me of my mum. My mum was like that. So I've had experience dealing with that kind of light switch. It just gets flipped on, and once that light switch is on, there's no way to turn it off unless you unplug the plug. Catch my drift. So this is what her account looks like on. Look at this. Look at the long fucking name. You can't even read that. Kaylee Inav, Umbrella Grape Solution. Kaylee Inav, Umbrella Grape Solutions, UGS Recharge, Panacea Projects, UGS Gut Feelings, UGS Survival Instinct, UGS Be-The. What the fuck? But yeah, look. Common Law Church, like she's obsessed with Jupiter. Zara, Luke, so yeah, that's what's on her thing. So what else she's calling Khan? What's Khan done? Wow. Wait, she's a very strange individual. Right, so that's one account. Here's a Kangaroo Court Club. So here's this one. Yeah, personality disorder. She hates everyone. Yep. So this is what her Kangaroo Court Club looks like. So 30th of July 25. So this is where she's streaming right now. So she is streaming from Rumble. So look, see, this is not right. So. Oh, look how beautiful you look there, Moon. Look, absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, yes. Hey, Moon, you're fucking gorgeous on that picture. I'm not gonna lie. What a beautiful woman that is. Kaylee's just jealous. She wishes she could look like that. You know what I mean? Kaylee wishes she had that fine golden hair that falls naturally, you know, with a smile like Lara Croft. Kaylee's so jealous. She's jealous of the... Anyway. Let me keep it PG. Yep, she's got you on there too. Let's see what else we got down here. Oh, there's 4 pages. Right, let's see what else we got. Why has she got picture of the Pope? Fucking hell, she got Lyndon on there. There you go, Lyndon. You're famous. Wow. Look at that. Oh my God. No. I gotta zoom this in. Oh my God, that is hilarious. That is hilarious. What a picture. I like that picture. Oh shit. I know. I think she's actually there, you know. I think she's actually there. Oh, she's so jealous. So jealous. Let's go back up. Look at that one. Right, let's go back. Let's go back. Look at that beautiful woman. So jealous, Kaylee. You only wish you had good looks like that. Let's see what's on page 3. Coconut Channel. What else? The Dragon Who Deceives the World. Wow, Kaylee, you're talking about yourself there. Jesus Christ. Wow, Babs actually did get a picture with Tommy Robinson, by the way. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, look. Wow, she actually has a picture of the things, the kids. Fucking hell. Kaylee isn't as a strange one. Right, so we've got another Rumble account. Oh, wait. Hang on a minute. Did she steal my... She stole my content. Did what? Sean Slobsack 6 Pseudo Sonnet. What? Wow, what the hell? Why are you stealing my content? Why are you stealing my content? Oh, wait, there's the bit. Wait. Right, this is the bit, right? I started eating bread. This is funny as fuck, guys. This is funny as fuck. I like turtles. Danny, that's how it should be. Right, let's play this.
Wait. Oh, she's in the back. Oh, okay. There she is. Psycho Nutter. Hang on. Let me get me into it. You're like PC Kaylee.
Yeah, that you
Welcome
doing
to my
it.
show.
Oh,
Welcome to my show. How are you doing?
thank you. Yeah, I'm really good, really busy, getting on with stuff, like really moving on from this chapter. I can see you're clearly not.
I don't know what you're talking about, love. I'm just sat here chilling. I'm having my own fucking show.
Yeah, which
around the
just
world.
it really goes to show just how removed from reality you are, along with other people, Sean. It's not just yourself. But I
Well,
mean,
the name ain't Sean, but all right.
This is interesting.
sorry,
The
that's
name ain't Sean.
you just like stuff in your face. Well, I can't handle you. All right, bye.
All right, so Danny West says Sean Jake said one of her vids got over 900 views on Rumble. Yeah, here we go. Exactly. Did you see that? Right, she comes on for 20 seconds. Not even 20 seconds, 10 seconds. I start eating a piece of bread. That was hilarious. I'm multicolored. It's amazing. Right, that was mental. That right? Is there anything else? Anything else on there? Like, I don't see any things on here that I've had. Wow, she's obsessed with me, isn't she? I think she actually loves me. I think she's got a fascination with me. Fucking hell. She's a fanatic. Obviously, we have to review this just for educational context, obviously. You know. Anything else? Right, let's see. Where's the other live that she's doing? Wait, what? Hang on. I've just seen a comment saying that she's running up to mine. Right, let me go back full screen. I'll just put that back in the backstage and see what's going on in the comments. Let's see. Right, so if I pop out this chat and share to this tab, I can put Kaylee's chat on our screen and see what's actually being discussed. Right, so yeah. No, Danny, the sound was actually on her stream. That's exactly how it sounds. If you go in Rumble and you listen to it, that's exactly how it sounds. Could have been worse. Could have been a Mac baby burger. Fucking hell. Lol. Right, let's have a look at this chat. Wait, hang on. Let's zoom up. There we go. Right. Going over to listen to King James, more interesting than this. The gut feeling is from eating shite out of bins. I'm mildly bewildered. I saw the name and was expecting a fight room. Ah, yeah. Oh. Sean got 16 viewers to your 7, Kaylee. Overly doubling more popular. He said go over to his channel. I'm going over to King James. Wait, I want to see what else is being said in this. James on 23, eh? 24 now. This isn't. At least Sean is not afraid. At least I'm not afraid of using the block button. Yeah, I like that button. Double up, Sean. Okay, well, I think Kaylee's got some simps in the side chat. Right, let's have a listen.
I literally can't be asked.
Let's have a listen.
Okay, we're still. I've had to reverse engineer everything about YouTube. I had no fucking clue. Okay, I literally don't give a flying fuck. That guy makes me feel terribly sick. All right, I'm sure he's happy and going on about taking out my. Great, fantastic. That will just be more evidence. It's just fucking stupid.
Evidence of what?
Great, go to King James. Please do. Please, actually just go. I know I'm behind now, but
oh, this is beautiful.
How weird.
Justice.
Oh my god, how cringe is this fella? Fuck's sake. You're so embarrassing.
Oh man. Oh my days.
Yeah, just a bit, right?
Let's see what else is going on.
It just couldn't be more opposite to reality and the truth. I just literally don't care about you lot the way that you think I do. Okay, I care about the children that are burning, starving.
You want more
suffering,
Happy
have
Meal?
been
Hey,
for
I'd agree with that
fucking
one.
The decades.
Big
that
up the
I've known
26
about it.
viewers. Please hit
It's
the like. I'd
entirely
appreciate
frustrating
it.
to have so many people waste so much fucking time and silence and abuse me at the same time. And then tell me that I'm begging for the attention, or that, you know, that the gaslighting is just, it's just mental.
What gaslighting? You gaslight yourself, love. Jesus. If British Gas came around to your fucking house, they'd be charging you just for the fucking ignition of the gas cooker. Sean, go in and tell Convid, the one who rejected him, is in your chat, but don't tell him who. This is hilarious. Oh wait, have I had the message on the phone? No. Okay. Insane.
It's just stupid. It's fucking idiots. This isn't a fucking game, you stupid cunt.
What?
You stupid, fucked cunt. This is not a fucking game. It's not a fucking popularity contest. This was somewhere where we could speak and share information, as far as I was concerned. Okay, if you lot are doing some fucked up shit, aside from that, whatever, do it on your own terms, in your own space, away from me.
We are away from you. I don't want to be around somebody who threatens murder, to say the least.
Now, harm of things for themselves, they are less likely to get involved. Don't glamorize it, just have them see it for what it is. Have them be part of the solution.
Okay, what solution is that? Giving drugs to children? Okay, all right.
All right, see, yeah, full on. Okay, brilliant, excellent stuff. And go and have an argument with him for, like, you can't.
Right.
Oh, fucking, you're just pathetic. If I don't know, I'm pretty much almost there anyway. For please, sure, is not afraid of using the block button. What's that supposed to mean? What the fuck is that supposed to mean? You're trying so hard to have me be desperate to go. You want me? Oh, you want the drama, don't you? Because you had my channel taken out. You want me to be losing? Oh, I see. Okay, so I'm supposed to be losing my shit and go and have an argument with him for, yeah, right, I got you. Sean's killed me off again. He might put his universal credit out as a bounty on my head again. All right.
Well, from the sounds of that, she clearly wasn't bothered by it.
Full on Kaylee roast over on All right, see, yeah, full on. Okay, brilliant, excellent stuff, fantastic. I literally couldn't give a flying fuck. I just don't care. Do you hear me? I don't care. I don't know how can I sound like a care? I don't know what to do to make it sound like a careless. That I don't fucking whatever.
I think
you've got your own
brain is
version of
broken.
whatever's going on in your head. So clearly.
I think her brain is actually broken at this point. Yeah, you know what? We actually did, you know, Danny, that is a very valid point. Everybody had her back. Yeah, she definitely does care. You can tell. You can hear it in her voice. Welcome to YouTube Wars.
Oh my god! Wow! If he's, I suppose, well, no. If he's live, he'd only strike me anyway. If I played any of it, he's only going to strike me. I'm not going to go over there and give him what does he want? Attention. What's this?
Yeah, exactly. I will strike you.
Oh, look, this is fucking ridiculous. Now he's copying and pasting their comments to come and tell me to get me upset, so I'll go over there and play their stupid game with them.
I'm not playing a game, but all right.
Look how desperate you are. I'm not going anywhere near
talking to my viewers.
Thanks. You can all crack on flapping and panicking on your own. I'm busy. I've got a lot of work to do. All right, so
Yeah, all right.
I'm gonna leave it at that. I think.
Work.
In fact, no, actually, I
Work.
was going to play something, wasn't I? So I'm gonna get to that and get to work. So that's what we can do.
Work.
But yeah, just send them my love. Send them my love. I don't know what the fuck you want me to. I just don't care, Daz. I literally don't give a flying fuck. It's far too late. It's far too late. They've all completely fucked up.
Strange, all the
their lives and their
YouTube channels
legacy
went to war at
and
the same
their
time.
Children, so,
I know, right? It's like
yeah,
it's like
just
we have
fucking-
this big intelligence network. Oh, yeah, I agree. She's vile. Let's see what else we got.
Of course,
Hugh.
mate. Definitely will. Go on.
That's
Accuse.
first name's
Yeah.
Hugh.
because the official narrative to begin with. It didn't take him long, and God bless him. Thank God he didn't get embarrassed and do a runner. He literally used his position in the best way that he could to show people exactly where he'd gone wrong, and like it's been amazing to watch
Work to do.
him influence so many people in the wrong.
Let's see what else there is.
Do you know what I mean? Yes, you can take so much that you might give yourself diarrhea, but some people will say that that's a desired effect to like, purge your body of something. Do you know what I mean? But surely it's that own person's own decision to make. You know, like, do you run around telling people how much they're allowed to drink, how much they're allowed to smoke? Or like, why is it that this one thing that is actually perfectly fucking legal, and there's testimony of countless people that it's literally saved their
There's no
lives,
link. There's
including
no
me.
link to join. Hang on.
Again, we're back to the lawful process, aren't we, of establishing truth, and who is the only person that is entitled to challenge a person's affidavit is somebody who's adversely affected by it. Otherwise, you've got a sinister motivation. That's just straightforward. That's the law. It's common sense. Okay, which means you're invested in that product
There we go.
somehow. You're
Amy,
invested
stop
in the
making death
information
threats
around
on
it
public
somehow.
platforms. I will keep
Because
striking
you're
your channels.
affected by my truth. My truth, however, is supported by evidence, and you've got nothing to refute.
Yeah, hit the likes.
You can't disprove the truth with like more truth. Do you know what I mean? So I've got the truth, I've got the science, I've got the testimony, I've got the personal
Hit the
testimony.
likes, people.
I've got all of those things. I've got pictures. I've got all of the supporting evidence, and the fact that it is already approved for exactly what it's been sometimes said that it's gonna. It just doesn't work, does it? It just doesn't work. And again, this is something you've decided to have everybody abuse me over on top of everything else. You've decided that I'm to be abused over this, AJ.
Yeah, she's like an Adolf
And
Hitler.
it's not true. And you've all for years. I mean, how long did it take Danny to stop going on about it? I mean, that was fucking years when he was making videos and stuff still. And it's all a fucking lie. It's all a fucking lie. The police came round all the years ago, took one look at it, took a look at the children, and that was that. And yet you and the internet have destroyed my life over this and various other things that you've made up. Because I'm a good mum is actually what you said. So, I mean, it gets even more ridiculous, doesn't it? How the fuck are you going to convince anybody that I've deserved any of your attention at all, ever?
Convid loves me.
About the use of bleach on our children. Yeah.
So go and talk to the Harvard Medical
I'm
Journal.
saying, but
about-
why is that why has that become the crux of the
Exactly.
Like,
Well,
is
it's
it
not
just
no, because I
correlated
don't want to discuss the topic of vaccines on Vellies, because you could, you know what YouTube's like.
On Ralph's. Now I'll come to yours, Wendy. It's absolutely fine. You've made a 2-part series about me over the last couple of days.
It's not a two-part series. It's all it is me reviewing you.
Okay, fair enough. So I'll come to you and we'll have a discussion, shall we?
You've got to be fucking kidding me. So
Yeah.
you've actually come here. So fucking aren't you live? Aren't you all trying to get me to go over there?
I'm just saying to her to
This
stop
is
making
just
death
pathetic.
threats.
This is pure. Katie, stop making death threats on public platforms. I will keep. No, suck my dick, you stupid waty cunt. Go fuck yourself. You're fucked in the real world. Like, I don't know what else. Go fuck yourself. You're fucked in real life, dickhead.
Right. So.
You're going to get fucked up. Somebody may well kill you if you don't sort your shit out.
Oh,
Okay.
she's done it
Somebody
again.
may well kill you based on what you've done. Yeah.
So she's
what the fuck?
threatening me again.
I'm not going to kill you. Not unless you get too close, and I don't know what you know. But like, I've got no intention of going out of my way to find anyone. I've literally got things that I
She's
need
just threatened me
to
again.
try and not, get into extra trouble for. I don't like it.
Extra trouble.
You're not worth. You're just not. Well, God, I don't know how to. This is just so fucking cringe. It's just so fucking cringe. It's non-stop. It's just non-stop cringe. Can't you see it?
Right, let me go.
Oh my
Dual
God.
screen.
Hello,
Dual
Danny
screen. There we go.
Rosenberg. How's Sinbad doing? Using MMS on well, it fixed overnight. It fixed her earache, didn't it? So you can ask my daughter whether or not she feels like it was child abuse that I got rid of her earache overnight, painlessly. Like, it's just fucking ridiculous what you're doing. It's fucking ridiculous what you're doing. Will you retract? I haven't made any threats, you stupid cunt. I've told you, you lot have put yourselves into grave danger, which you have.
Yep,
Okay,
she's
there's nothing I
regretting her
can do
earlier
about it now.
threats.
I tried to get you to do different things, but you continue to do this. You don't like the truth, so you don't like me. That's just. I'm not going to fucking change the truth to make you feel better, you silly cunt. A lot of people are going to want you dead. That's the truth. Okay, a lot of people already want a lot of people dead. Okay, there's going to be a hell of a lot more really, really, really soon. That's just the truth. Phone 999 again. Like, you can keep taking out my channels. Like, that's going to stop all the people being pissed off with you, idiot. Oh yeah. It's so stupid. Oh, this is all so fucking cringe. I don't know how many times have I said cringe today. There's no other word for it though. It's so bad. It's so bad, you lot. What have you done?
So she's just said I'm going to be killed again.
Yes, the FDA are cunts.
So
They're a bit like
let
you.
me pause that a second.
Fucking. Oh God.
Well, let me turn the volume down on that a minute. Right, so this is what the British government and the Food Agency says regarding magical mineral solution. So this is from the Food Standards Agency in the UK. So miracle mineral solution and sodium chloride solutions. Miracle mineral solution, MMS, and sodium chloride solutions, their danger to health and what the National Food Crime Unit are doing to prevent them being sold and or consumed. MMS stands for a variety of product names, most commonly Miracle Mineral Solution. MMS typically describes a solution containing the chemical sodium chloride, which at high strengths is used as a bleach. The term chloride dioxide solution, CDS, is also used to refer to sodium chloride solutions. Weaker solutions have also been marketed as aerobic oxygen. Sodium chloride does have approved uses in some countries as a surface cleaner for areas used for food preparation. It can sometimes be described as a food grade, but this should not be taken to imply that it is safe for consumption. It is also frequently marketed as a water purification chemical. The aim of both products is to release chlorine dioxide gas, which is sometimes claimed to have a purifying effect when it takes place inside the body. Danger to health. The sodium chloride products vary in concentrations, specific dosage, and method of ingestion. With products of a weaker strength, any health impact from consuming these products is likely to be gastrointestinal irritation. For stronger products, the effects can be severe nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, potentially leading to dehydration and reduced blood pressure. If the solution is diluted less than instructed, it could cause damage to the gut, red blood cells and potentially resulting in respiratory failure. Those are very, very serious. Alleged therapeutic benefits. There are a range of alleged health benefits related to these products and are unlikely to be authorized. There are a range of health benefits related to these products and all unlikely to be authorized. Only nutrition claims listed in the Great Britain NHSC register may be used in Great Britain. Some health claims about this product relate to the treatment of cancer may also be in contravention of the Cancer Act 1939. So, hang on.
But what I don't understand is nobody, no
Yeah.
heard any of the government saying they were ever going to mandate anything on children.
So, National Food Crime Unit activity.
More attention than you.
Our activity has working with major online marketplaces, coordinating local authority and partner responses, identified sellers in the UK, submitting abuse complaints to take down websites, and sharing intelligence with international partners. So I will go and post this in her comments.
Sorry, I'm back. I got kicked off. Apologies. Something about Jupiter about to sniff somebody's knickers. I'm not really interested in that, Jupiter. Crack yourself on. Yeah, big up Gold as well. So is that James Jones as well? Big up James Jones. I don't know who's
I thought you were interested in the anti-vaxxer.
Yes. But I was just trying to be polite as opposed to being impolite. But anyway, what was I gonna say? So you know when they test vaccines and other medications.
Okay, so she's hiding now.
Always be very suspicious of Big Pharma.
Baz says, not sure why you were really bothering. Well, Barry, you haven't been here from the start, so you were on the fence, Barry. You're always on the fence. I don't take you seriously anymore because you don't have an honest argument.
But really and truly, what I wanted to establish Kaylee, is it? Now, Kaylee, do you
Let's turn the volume up on this.
exists, or do you think it's like a made
Oh, we got some buffering.
up thing?
No, I not it can't do the job at hand because what they do is they ramp it
All
up.
right, let's go one at a time. Let's not
Right.
jump. So because I need to
The
try.
lady's got a point there. Let her run because I've heard this information as well, so I can add to
Sorry,
it.
yeah, but Serge, the thing is, I'm a bit simple. Yeah, I'm not that bright. So if I go really quick, I'll just get confused. So I just need to kind of go one at a time. So first of all, you do acknowledge that there is a virus called COVID that is killing people. Yeah.
I acknowledge that there's a virus.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay. And do you think it's killing people, the virus?
Now this is where I get a bit.
And don't forget to
confused
subscribe to
even by
Empress
their
Secret.
own statistics, it's got a 99.97% survival rate, and the average age of death due to COVID is actually higher than the average age of death for natural things. And most people that die of COVID, or they say
Where's
with
my vape?
COVID, this is where it gets a
Right.
bit tricky. They say
It's
died
the
with COVID.
comorbidity issue you're talking about.
Yeah,
So somebody's
so like-
sick with something and then
Now listen, right? Let's just take an astute observation here. Now let's have a listen to how she was talking to those people on Veliz, and then how she was speaking to other people and other panels with that psycho craziness, where she threatens to kill public.
Okay, as a victim spot, I don't like any of those words. As somebody that was on the receiving end of nonsense, just to put it that way, okay, I've got no time, no patience at all for people that protect them. So you, okay, that's. I'm not going to go as far as saying you are a nonce yourself, although I pretty much think you are. But a lot of people, they aren't going to be nonces, but they're totally out of whether it's fear or the addictions or whatever it is, they're being associated with whatever. They've chosen to protect paedophiles and join in the torture of survivors. That's where we're at. You're reporting me to the police today on behalf of Michaela Onyevosa, paedophile protector, and I've got all of the evidence of what that cunt's done for years. So you want to get me to court? You're not thinking about that bit. That's why nobody from the Ricky Dearman Protection Unit literally have tried to get me into court, because they shit a brick. If I get into court, then I get my evidence heard, you stupid cunt. That's why I've created my own court, so my evidence gets heard, you stupid cunt. Okay, what the fuck do you think the police are going to do to change this situation? I can operate my court from prison anyway, you fucking idiot. I can be locked up and still do my court. I'll be safer, probably, from you lot, won't I? Actually, do you know what? Fuck it. I might actually just go out and kill someone now, actually, thinking about it. Do you know what? Actually, where are you, Sean? Do you want to meet up for a chat? Can I buy you a coffee, Sean? Can I buy you a coffee, Sean? Where are you? Would you like to meet rather than doing this bollocks on the internet? I quite fancy a holiday and having somebody cook for me 3 times a day. Sean Cassidy. Well, actually, maybe I'll just get a cab to 7 Joan Crescent Elton, perhaps. I'll just do that, actually. I think that's where I'll go now. 7 Joan Crescent Elton. I'm going to pop round and I'll bring the fucking kettle, like you instructed Sean here, to get that kettle ready for its dog. So horrible and funny, isn't it?
That's how crazy she is. Let's play this one again.
I love you so much, Jake. Thank you so much for saving me. This is the only man I've ever known in my life. Suck on that.
That was a lie right there, right? So she says Jake is the only man she's ever known in her life. What about her dad? Wasn't that the only man that she known and loved in her life? Because I swear she used to say that in lockdown. Yeah, I remember that. So she's lying already. Right.
Stuck on that, like literally every man that's ever supposedly been in my life. The only man I've ever known is this man, Jake. And you will take the piss out of him because that's
the only man I've ever known in this life is Jake. So you never knew your dad. Thanks for clarifying that. We appreciate that. Thanks for clearing the record and setting the record straight for us. At least we know now that you actually never knew your dad and everything you said about your dad was a lie. Well done, Kaylee.
It's what people do, isn't it? They can't handle it, like dickheads like this one. Okay, scream at people and then threaten to kill. No, I don't make threats. You're going to get killed. You are going to get, if you don't repent, okay, and it's not going to be me. There's so
like how clear can you be? How clear can you be? Like, that is, if you say I don't make threats and you're going to get killed, that's a direct threat to kill someone. That's a threat to someone's life. If I can go to prison for saying shit like that in a message to my cousins, you know, when I'm fucking off my tree, and I had diminished responsibility. This woman doesn't have diminished responsibility. She has intent. Like, absolute intent.
many people that already want you dead, but then as I'm going public, and again, we've just reiterated this again with the lovely professional people from the ambulance this time. They didn't even bother with the police this time. They just literally sent the ambulance around straight away for someone that's going to kill herself. This is so fucking funny, but it's all recorded every fucking time. It's recorded. They've come into my property. We've gone over it all again. They've heard me speak to you online. They've heard the extent of my suicideness. My suicidal thoughts. They've heard how not suicidal I am. So if I go missing, they're very clear now that it was not me. They're very fucking clear. The police are very fucking clear if I go missing or dead, it weren't me. Right? The police, the ambulance, who else? Who else do you think needs to know? I'm going fucking nowhere. And if you want to make it look like an accident, try it. See how that works out for you. Someone's going to be liable for that shit. All right, someone's going to be liable because it weren't me, and they fucking know it weren't me. Anything fucking happens to me or anyone around me, they know exactly what the fuck it was. Missing out vital information. Testing. Yeah, no, Sean, you're just missing. You're missing out vital information. I don't make threats. People already want you dead. I'm about to go public, so loads more people are going to know who you and the other scumbags are, and probably want you dead as well. I'm not killing anyone. I literally don't need to. So many other people will be beating each other up to get to you first. Okay, so try again. I'm not making threats. I'm telling you, so many people are going to want so many of you dead. Slowly, painfully, all the things I've said and fantasized a little bit about myself, perhaps, but I'm not doing it.
Slowly and painfully and little bits I've fantasized about myself. I've never, ever in my life fantasized about killing people. Like, what? If I had said that about people on the internet, I reckon my dog would be getting kicked in. I'll be getting dragged out with fucking tasers pointing at me, fucking riot shields, fucking God knows what.
I'm not doing it. You're just getting what you deserve from.
You're just getting what you deserve. I've never done anything to this woman in my fucking life. Never even met her. Yeah, Danny. 100% incitement. Incitement to murder. This is way beyond Lucy Connolly. Like, this is worse than Lucy Connolly. And this isn't trial by media or trial by public panel. This is actual fucking criminal behavior.
Someone is going to come and fuck you up.
You hear that anger? You hear that hate? That hatred? That ideological extremism? Let's have a look at the law. Let's see what the law says. Right, so UK legislation on incitement of murder. Okay, so this is the Crime Sentences Act 1997. A mandatory life sentence for second serious offence. So, okay. So, incitement to murder. So, it says here that under subsection 5, section 2, subsection 5, paragraph A, an offence is committed in England and Wales is a serious offence for the purposes of this section if it is any of the following, namely, A, an attempt to commit murder, a conspiracy to commit murder, or an incitement to murder. I don't think so. CTF says, yes, King James, I don't understand why she isn't being arrested and prosecuted for all these threats. The constant doxing of Jupiter alone must be a criminal offence. Well, it's a civil offence in that regard, because it's a data protection issue. She could be an informer, not showing who though. Who knows? Maybe she could have. You know, she was also inciting people to murder Rebecca today. Talk about a painful bloodletting of her. Yeah. Indeed. So, let's see. what other legislation has she breached as well? Okay, so here's a Serious Crime Act. This is the Serious Crime Act 2007. So section 44. So section 44 of the Serious Crime Act. Intentionally encouraging or assisting an offence. A person commits an offence if he does an act capable of encouraging, keyword, encouraging or assisting the commission of an offence, and he intends to encourage or assist its commission. But he is not to be taken to have intended or encouraged or assist the commission of an offence merely because such encouragement or assistance was a foreseeable consequence of his act. And then there is section 45. So encouraging or assisting an offence believing it will be committed. A person commits an offence if he does an act capable of encouraging or assisting the commission of an offence if he believes that the offence will be committed or that his act will encourage or assist its commission. And then the next one, the big one, is encouraging or assisting offences believing one or more will be committed. Now, whether or not this would apply, I think it does, because she's incited and encouraged these offences against other individuals too. So a person commits an offence if he does an act capable of encouraging or assisting the commission of one or more of a number of offences, and he believes that one or more of those offences will be committed, but has no belief as to which, and that his act will encourage or assist the commission of one or more of them. It is immaterial for the purposes of subsection 1b2 whether the person has any belief as to which offence will be encouraged or assisted. So they don't have to believe that they will be committed. So, you know, if a person is charged with an offence under subsection 1, the indictment must specify the offences alleged to be the number of offences mentioned in paragraph A of that subsection. And nothing in paragraph A requires all the offences potentially compromised in that number to be specified. And in relation to an offence under this section, reference in this to part of the offences specified in the indictment is to be offences specified of virtue of subsection 3A. So I guess those videos that I got do qualify. So is she... Oh,
due to put hydrogen peroxide, which all is to do that. Right, okay, right. Let's just be frank about this, because there's a whole spectrum. Right,
there we go.
there's a whole spectrum. There's a all right, Jupiter, go on then. What?
Here we
Why
go.
do you put punch in your kids' ears, but you won't take a COVID injection?
Oh my God. Right. So we were just going to, sorry, Wendy, I was about to answer your question, but your friend Jupiter here has just come in and said again about, I put bleach in my kids' ears. No, I don't. I put chlorine dioxide in their ears, which is perfectly legal. And Harvard Medical Journal will instruct you to put hydrogen peroxide, which is bleach, right, in their ears to do the same thing. So, okay, is that okay for you? Can I go back to Wendy? Is that
What is this magical liquid then?
Sorry, Jupiter, say that again.
What is the magical liquid that you take and swear by?
I don't take and swear by anything. I've used chlorine dioxide, which you can buy on Amazon right now if you want to. Okay, and that is considered bleach because bleach isn't actually a definitive term. It's more of an adjective. If you put lemon juice in your hair, in your dark hair, Wendy, and go out in the sun, it will bleach your hair. Okay, chlorine dioxide is one of these factors. So is hydrogen peroxide, and it's on the Harvard Medical Journal. Now we can keep going over this if you want to. We can keep coming back to this, or we can allow myself and Wendy.
Yeah, but it killed people in America.
Where? Show me, Wendy. Jupiter. Sorry, Wendy. Show me Jupiter. Where? No,
Victoria, can you get the links, Victoria?
Yeah, because there's always going to be one or two. Now, this is the kind of the conversation that we're having. How many people have fallen out of fucking aeroplanes and then on their death certificate they died with COVID? It's the same shit that we're talking about.
You're live,
right?
aren't you?
It's the same bollocks that we're talking about. You can
Yeah,
find
but why does this
kind of is the
make
problem,
it that
isn't it?
COVID doesn't exist?
Oh,
So you're live yourself, James. Okay, you're live yourself, or you were like a couple of minutes ago. I could see that you were live a couple of minutes. It's just insane. I wasn't listening, but I could see you going through some legislation, and there's just a load of nonsense about me in the chat. Like, you think people aren't going to? It's 1 o'clock in the morning. On what is it? Wednesday night? Is it? I've lost track a little bit, but it's 1 o'clock in the morning. You're on your own live. There's nonsense running over here to copy and paste comments to try and agitate me to come over and take the abuse in person. Yet you, who's doing that live over there about me, are here on my live to just go on more and more. Why are you invested? Why are you invested in? Why was I sitting on the panel day? Oh, you're pathetic, Louise. Who are you? Who the fuck are you? Who are you, you stupid cunt? Who are you?
Actually,
Who are
Kaylee,
you?
I'm informing you that
your faces on YouTube.
you've encouraged an offence of murder on multiple people contrary to the Serious Crime Act 2007, Section 44, 45, and 46, and the Crime Sentences Act 1997, Section 2.
You don't fucking care. I had to suss this out. I didn't know who Veli was at that point in time. I didn't know it was do you know what? It was just another place that I was being told that somebody was talking about me again. That was just going on forever. That's all that's happened for all of these years. Just people are talking shit about me that don't know me. And I shouldn't know them. But my reputation's allowed to be completely fucking destroyed by a load of fucking Nazi cunts on the internet in my absence. What's a load of fucking shit? Oh, for God's sake, you're a fucking melon. I'm not inciting anything. I've told you, your own behaviour is going to end up exactly where you are. A lot of people are going to want you dead. There's no point in you sitting going over legislation when actual people will actually want you dead. You need to start doing stuff about your actions. Not trying to find ways that you can convince yourself that somehow it was Katie's. But that's not going to fucking matter to anyone, is it? When they come for you. You're really missing the point, you silly cunt.
Why would you need to lie if it was so real? You know, why
I don't
would it lie?
understand
And
why the government or the whole world would
of other
make
deaths,
such a
why
thing
have they
up.
decreased?
Doesn't-
Why has there been no flu? All of these questions
She's,
unanswered. It seems like they're filling a gap.
She's a little bit triggered, isn't she?
No,
Filling a gap with numbers.
You two cannot answer the one single question I'm asking.
right.
Give me a
Your
reason
question
why the
is
world
backwards.
and England, Great Britain, would want to make such a thing up.
Right, Serge, you go first, and I'll answer afterwards. You go first.
Okay, so basically, this question goes deep. So I don't know if you ever heard of deep state. If you heard of deep state, first of all, you might want to look into that and what that means. You
I
might
know
want to look
what
into
deep state
foreign. Hold
is.
on. You asked me a question. You might want to look into foreign policies, like what kind of place
Yeah,
Syria was before
exactly,
the army went
exactly. That
there.
is inciting
You might want
by
to
law.
look at sort of like how Libya was before the army went there. And when you start to understand all of these things and how the world works, you understand that it's not really
Yeah.
nice.
I'll highlight that comment, Dana.
You believe it.
Right, you're not still.
So she still is watching. She's watching from another laptop.
I know about the deep state. Yeah, you're so funny, right? Yeah, you still haven't given me a reason why anyone, why all the world would want to make up.
So the comments I've put in there
this
is you've encouraged murder on multiple people contrary to the Serious Crime Act and the Crime Sentences Act 1997, Section 2. And I've put, Kaylee, I have never done anything to you. And then I've asked the question, who wants me dead then? And what are the identity of these people? If you cannot provide those identities, then it must be you. And then I've also stated, if you cannot say who these people are that want me dead, then you have been communicating with them, therefore arranging my murder.
Sean, this really, It's just, this isn't about you right now, okay? You like to make everything all about. I just don't care, okay? You're trying to affect me, and I don't care, okay? I literally don't care. You aren't you live? Are you not still live? Have you shut down your live now? 'Cause
Yes, of
not
course
playing
I'm
the game
live.
and you're here.
Big
straight
up to
away.
my
It's just so
25
stupid.
viewers.
What are the? You think I'm gonna reel off like all the potential people that might have an issue with you for what you've all done? You're not a parent, are you? So I don't know how I'm supposed to explain the raw emotion. I
Big up the
can't explain
25
that to you. That's why you
in
are all
my
supposed
show.
to care all the
The
time.
public are being informed.
You're supposed to care a lot, because this sort of thing happens when you don't care. You're going to end up in a lot of trouble, because a lot of people get hurt when people don't care. When people get hurt, especially if their children get hurt, that makes them want to seek revenge. It's just common sense, isn't it? And it's just not me. I'm not doing that because I've still got a lot to live for. There's going to be a hell of a lot of people that feel like they've got nothing to lose. That's exactly what I've been warning you will happen, and that's where we're at now. So you can complain to me, and you can. I'm sure you didn't. You already phoned the police on me already. So like, why don't you phone 999 again and just tell them to hurry up, doing whatever they need to do to save you from me? Fucking weirdo. Big up the 25 viewers in my show. The public got bit. This is ridiculous. So what? So you're live streaming this? So okay. So because I'm allowed to be everybody's content, but if I dare defend myself, I get mass struck to be silenced and abused, and that this is just fucking ridiculous. Hello, all of Sean's warty viewers. Hello. Fucking ridiculous you are.
Oh.
Don't you think what is it we're up to now? 134,000 deaths is enough up to now?
No, I'm talking about how many people have died compared to other years. Yeah, I'm not talking about people that have been died of COVID. You understand? Because we know that's changing all over the place. So when you understand that, then you can start to, really figure out that there's a problem here. And then also as well, can you tell me, there was a couple, I can tell you two situations. There was a couple,
exactly, Victoria.
one guy got made to get a test for his work. Yeah, so he was like, he showed up to be positive. So he told his missus, oh, yeah, I'm positive. Can you go check? They're obviously sleeping together. They're a couple. She didn't have it. He had it. I know two people have shared. Yeah, that can happen. So how is this virus so dangerous that people should be walking around wearing masks and all that? It's bullshit, yeah? Everything about this situation is just bullshit.
But why would they want to lie? What do they get from it?
I just told you, why would they want to go into Syria? Syria, a place that was killing terrorists on the spot. If you wanted to be involved in terrorism, they will hang you in the street. Syria,
no,
2003, there was no Shia. There was no Shia-Sunni divide in
Why are you
Iraq.
equating Syria with this?
Because I'm telling you, because you don't seem to understand that it's a bigger problem than what you think. But if you just want to have it on your little basic level, if you want to have it on your basic level, Pfizer is a profit-driven company like all other companies. Yeah, we'll just leave it basic for you like that.
Okay, so that's why Pfizer are not actually making a profit on this vaccine.
Yeah,
Are you for real? Are you for real?
Yeah, I'm for real. Yeah.
All right, prove that to us.
Well, I remember when it first came out, Pfizer came on and said they're not making a profit. This is the first vaccine. They don't even want to make a profit on it.
Have you investigated this, Wendy?
And the same goes for AstraZeneca as well.
I think that's just a straight lie, I think, to be honest.
Yeah, have you investigated it? Have you when it's really difficult with you, because it's like you're absolutely trying to run in the face of what's actually going on.
I asked you a simple question and neither of you answered it.
That's why she holds on to the ideology. It's got nothing to do with being patriotic, just spouting this kind of nonsense.
I asked you a simple question and neither of you can answer it.
All right, fair enough. All right, Serge, tell you what, Serge, can I have a go now?
Bed with far right people.
Sorry, I'm in bed with what?
And you've got freedom. Only part of your clan now. Clan.
I don't have a clan. I'm a lone wolf, love. I don't need people around me.
You're a lone wolf now. Fuck's sake.
Jupiter, you're sounding right. What was the question, Wendy? You can ask it to me again, and I'll see if
Okay,
I can
Why
answer
would
it.
they make up a fake vaccine? No, why would they make up a fake virus? Why would the government
Burst
do that?
Edmonds.
Yeah,
just
no,
told you, and I
no.
tried-
Why would the world want to pretend? Why would world governments?
Who's burst
every country, everywhere,
Burst Edmonds,
all get
Danny?
together and make a
You
plan
think every country
to
is doing it? You're
pretend?
dreaming.
Yeah, yeah,
You're dreaming. That's
And
what you get told on the
pretend
news.
There's a
You think every
virus.
country was wearing a
Yeah.
mask? You're dreaming.
Yeah.
That's what you get told in the news.
Yeah,
Yeah?
You're an idiot.
Yeah.
We know what you are.
No,
So,
I'm definitely.
come on,
I'm definitely
Kaylee.
not.
Can you tell me?
I just travel a bit. more.
Burst
Right, okay.
Edmonds.
Can we just go back to a specific question? What is it you're asking?
Hang on. Let me just say this, please, Kaylee. You won't be traveling anywhere. You're not vaccinated, sunshine.
That's discrimination, and this is the whole point, really. You can laugh.
I love
all day
it.
long.
I
Yeah.
absolutely love it. These idiots. Yeah.
These it's it again with the abuse.
James, Sean, oh, for fuck's sake. It's gone 1 o'clock in the fucking, this is just so stupid. Testing, yeah. It's gone 1 o'clock in the, but you're obviously scared. You're obviously scared. Now, why?
Yeah, I am scared of being murdered. Yeah,
Crazy and
that's
irrelevant,
correct.
and nobody cares about me. Nobody cares about what I say. Everything I say, it's all fantasy anyway, isn't it? So why are you so terrified? If everything I talk is bullshit, is it that you know exactly what the fuck you've done, you know exactly how much danger you are in, and you know that you can't make it my fault, not with words. Oh, Kaylee's just relaying the fucking message again, and I know that's awkward, nobody likes it, but it is what it is. Okay, you lot have really put yourselves into precarious positions now. You are in danger. You are. I told you this for years, and it's not me that's coming for you, is it? It's not me that's lost children or
But
has got
she's doubling
disabled
down.
children now, thanks to not having the information that was there but was silenced. That's
She's
what you
doubling
lot have done.
down. She's doubling
Okay,
down.
the genocide
And
that's
she's
happening
saying that
now,
I'm in
largely down
danger,
to
so I'm
information
shitting
being
myself.
suppressed by people like you doing what you've done to me. This has been going on everywhere. So now so much of the world is suffering and harmed because of people like you getting your kicks or your perks or whatever it is. Whatever your reason for doing what you've done, you're scared of being murdered. Well, I'm not going to murder you, so there you go. I'm not going to murder you, but then there's going to be millions of people that will want to. So I don't know. That's what you're going to need to tell the police about, the millions of people. I'm not the one that you need to be worried about. Not unless, like, if you come too close and annoy me too close, you've done so much. I don't know. I can't promise anything, but you just don't need to come near me, do you?
Again, Wendy, you can't hold an argument without getting aggressive. You just can't do
I'm
it.
not getting aggressive. He said
Right,
a
well,
stupid
you-
thing, and I
not-
gave him an answer.
You idiots, huh?
He claims he travels a lot. Well, he's not going to be
Yeah, you
traveling
can
a lot
leave
now,
the
are
country
you?
as you choose
You're not
without
going to
vaccine.
be traveling. No, you can't.
Yeah.
No,
Of
you
course
can't. No,
You do as much as you want.
no, you can't.
Of course you can. You just quarantine when.
Go and try.
that's it.
Go and try.
What do you mean I've done it? What are you
You're
talking
a
about?
liar. Yeah, I don't believe you.
I'm
not for a
telling you, I've done
second.
it.
Wendy, in that case, then,
Many
according
people
to,
have done it.
according to what you've said, right? Is that not discrimination to have people have to do that? If they
No, no, not if they're putting other people in danger. Yeah.
Right, okay, explain to
Sorry.
me, Wendy, how they're putting other people in danger when your Dr. Campbell literally said we're all going to get it anyway, right? So if we suffer worse because we choose not to take the
Exactly, Danny.
vaccine,
Exactly.
That's
but
true.
you take the vaccine, but you're still spreading it, how are we any more of a danger than you are? It's our
Okay.
personal
So
choice,
you're
is it not?
50%.
Yeah, I
hang on.
agree. I
Take the
agree. I
vaccine.
think Barry's got a thing for Kaylee.
You're only 50% guaranteed not to spread it and infect other people. But at least 50% is better than nothing. If you're unvaccinated, you're 100% going to infect other people.
Yeah, so what about that couple that had sex? What are you talking about, man? I just
Why?
told you.
Shut
it's
up,
like,
you rapist.
people are kissing, people are doing whatever, like they're not catching it. So I don't know what you're talking about. The immune system has obviously worked
Yeah,
out a solution
rapist.
to that long
Yeah.
time ago.
So,
Wendy, I feel
okay.
like it's true what she's saying. When you're losing, you really turn into a kid, innit?
I'm
Like,
not a kid.
show us that
I
beautiful
can't
mind.
bear
Show us that beautiful
people.
mind.
What
You know?
does? Well, hang on. What does a couple having sex got to do with what I just said?
You said 100% risk of spreading it, and I'm showing you a situation
Yeah, they
where they've
do.
had
People who are
intercourse and
unvaccinated.
nothing was spread. Well, no, it's not true.
How do you know
Not true
nothing
at
was
all.
spread? How do
Wendy,
you know?
you've literally made a video, right, referring to Dr. Campbell saying that everybody's going to get it anyway. So how does it even fucking matter whether I spread it, you spread it, anybody else is spreading it? If we're all going to get it anyway, what are you doing there? Sitting calling people idiots because they make a decision over their own body.
Well, if you decide then that you don't want, okay, so everyone's going to get it. And if you're unvaccinated, you are more
Kaylee, I
likely
have
to
you
get
have incited
seriously
murder. You do
ill
not have to say anything, but I
or
may harm your
die.
defence if you do
And
not
are
mention
you
one question
sitting there and
on
telling
something
me that
which you would
wanna
later
take that
come to
chance?
rely on.
What I'm
in
telling you,
court.
Wendy, is that's my decision to make, right? So if you're
Well,
going to get it anyway,
go ahead and make it then.
Right. So why are you running
Wow,
around?
Barry's
calling
actually
everybody
admitted that he does
names
fancy
because
Kaylee.
your doctor
Don't
Campbell
let Paige
says
hear
that
you say
everyone's
that,
going to get
Barry.
it anyway, but you're making out like we're pricks when we're choosing our body autonomy.
But you
right?
are.
Yeah, exactly. Right. It's our choice. It's our choice. We might do other things to help our immune system cope with certain things. Right.
But nothing else copes with it, you fool.
Yeah,
You
so.
fool. Here we go again.
So how
You
could
fool.
people, when they're checking people's blood, why don't you go check these facts? They're checking
What are you
people's blood.
talking
People that have
about?
given blood,
What are you on
they
about?
already have antibodies. Their body has already beat it, and most of the people haven't
And
even known
how
they've even
long?
been affected.
Okay.
You're talking about
How
my
long?
own mum when I got
How
tested,
long
and
do
she
you
had
think
the
that
antibodies. What are you
antibodies
talking
last
about?
for? How long do you think that antibodies last for?
For the rest of your life, yeah?
No, they don't.
That's how long they last for.
They
Your
last for
immune
6
system
months.
will keep.
6
No. Your immune system will
months.
keep
Wendy,
evolving.
Oh, you
what
know
we're
better
talking
than
about.
scientists, do you?
Yeah,
Wendy,
whatever.
do you know better
Well,
than
why-
scientists? Because you don't.
No,
fucking
I
sound
don't.
like it.
Everything
Yeah,
I'm
so
saying, I
why-
heard from
why
a
are you sp-
scientist.
Why are you spilling out
Everything
as though
that's
you're
coming
fucking
out of my
authority to
mouth
everybody else?
has came
What's
out
that
of
parody
this
account?
come out of the scientist's mouth.
Right, you
Yeah.
just sound like an idiot at the moment. I've got to be honest.
No,
right? And
I'm
that's-
sorry,
that's the
Kaylee,
first
but
Yeah,
you
you're
haven't
losing this one,
answered
Wendy.
anything.
I gotta be honest.
All you come up
Wendy,
with,
this is
right,
pointless, man.
is if I'm telling you everyone
I
at some
wouldn't want
point
to waste
is
the
gonna
bus
get
fare.
this virus, right?
I don't want
What
to
are
get
you gonna
murdered, so
do?
I'm staying away from her.
We might as well do nothing. Might as well do
exactly.
nothing.
Do you know what I
isn't
mean? It's just like, oh, I'll take an experimental
Yeah.
jab.
That's a lie, man.
it? Yeah.
Barry, that's a complete lie. How can you not know what Kaylee looks like? Everybody knows what she looks like, Barry.
So you
Yeah,
think it's
like-
for you? Take
No,
a
but
look.
by your own
Go back
words.
to
By your own words.
1918. Go back to 1918 and have a and have a look at when their when their vaccine failed and how many people died. Yeah, 55 million.
With different sorts of vaccines. This is why everybody that's getting called anti-vaxxer at the moment, Wendy, it's not the case. Okay, a lot of people that are really like just
You anti-vaxxers are evil, nasty, belittling,
Wendy,
fucking ignorant people.
Boom. She's put it up on the screen.
Play back and look
That's
who
what
the
you
abuser
are.
is in this conversation. Just play it back.
That's what you are,
You
Kaylee.
know.
Nasty, ignorant, fucking stupid
Here we
people.
go.
You spread
Wow.
misinformation, yeah, all the fucking time.
True
You need to stop it.
Do I need to stop it, Wendy? What? Because you said so, yeah. Right, I'm ignorant. I'm stupid. I'm fucking. what
No,
did
I
you say?
said you anti-vaxxers. What you think I'm
Right,
talking
can I
just
just
about
address-
you?
Can I address
Wendy,
that?
don't
Put
debate
Tommy
this lady.
Robinson. I
You
would
know,
put
don't
Tommy
debate this lady.
Robinson
Duke was looking out
in
for you
that
when she said
fucking
don't debate her.
criteria, yeah.
Don't
I would
debate her.
even put Tommy Robinson in that criteria because he's exactly the fucking same. You're all fucking stupid.
Oh my god! Oh, you literally just said that, right? You
Yeah.
literally just said, right, okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. I can't even remember how many insults you just threw at me there, but do you want to go back to the actual point that you were trying to make, Wendy? And I'll
Well,
address
why are you
that.
laughing again, Kaylee?
Because you're fucking mental, mate. You're fucking
I'm not mental. I said to you in The Rapist, I said that you two, right? I
Dude,
said
come
that,
get your girl, please. Seriously, this is embarrassing.
So I
Dude, come
said
get
to you
your
in
girl.
The Rapist, everyone is going to get this virus. What you going to do?
Oh,
The reply that I got from you two individuals was to giggle.
Oh, 'cause
Yeah,
listen,
And
fucking
people
hell,
like you,
fucking hell.
Kaylee,
You
who
two are in the same
spread
boat then?
misinformation,
right, okay,
right?
right. What have I
Who
spread, Wendy?
twist
Okay,
the
let's
truth,
Who's the
right.
judge
Let's,
of that?
let's
right?
Wendy.
Who
What,
twist the
what
truth,
have I spread?
come
What have
out with fake people, fake doctors, fake scientists, lie about everything. Yeah,
I, right, okay, right. So let's.
you're
let's
evil and
speculate.
you should be stopped from speaking online.
Fucking hell. Right,
Yeah.
Wendy. Right, let's go back to 1 or 2 points. What misinformation have I spread for a start?
Okay, you tried to make out that at some point that the government was going to mandate that children had to be vaccinated. I have never heard anyone say that they were going to have to be vaccinated. I've never heard anyone saying it.
No,
No
and
one.
that's exactly what I was trying to preempt because it's happened in other countries. Okay,
It's
It's
happened in one country.
right.
Yeah, that's a good point. She has lost them all.
Hang on, we're on about being
Um,
mandated. It's
I'm
only
hungry.
happened in one country.
I'm just
Right.
fucking
And
bored.
Kelly, have you passed a thought for the children who do have immune problems? So they are going to have the vaccine.
Need to make a sausage roll.
You don't care about them, do you?
Wendy, my
No, they're the
position.
people you want to keep away from it. Let's be specific so people get the right information. If you're ill or unwell,
I'm not
stay
listening to the
far
likes
away.
of you. You need to
Yeah,
shut your
then you
mouth.
stay
I'm
far
not
away
listening to
just so
you.
people can
I'm
obviously
more
get
than
the right
happy- I'm
information.
more than happy to answer. I'm more than happy to answer. I've never said that it has been mandated. I was preempting it to make sure that it didn't happen. That's what I
Look,
did.
you were
Raise it up.
crying the
Right,
other
you don't-
night
right,
because
oh my God,
some
Wendy, are you
some
ever gonna-
teacher stopped a kid from going into
Fucking
school,
hell.
right? Because he wouldn't wear his fucking mask.
He
Who
had-
cares? Who cares?
Wendy, a lot of people do. Obviously, you don't have a heart. Obviously, you don't have any patience either. Obviously, you can't hold a conversation. But a lot of people care. When a 14-year-old, when a 14-year-old is told he's not allowed to go back into school, even though he's got a certificate from his doctor to say that he's
Hang on, stop.
Wendy,
Stop. You're lying again.
You will
He
never.
did not. He did not have the certificate on him.
He didn't have it on him, but he said,
No.
but he said, right, Wendy, please let me talk. Yeah, he said,
No, if you're going to tell a story, tell the
Wendy,
truth.
what's the
He
point
did
then?
not
You're
have the
making yourself
certificate
seem
on him.
incredibly
He
stupid.
did
I am
not
so sorry,
have
Zelly, for this
the
bullshit
certificate
on your
on
channel.
him.
Sorry.
That won't work on here. All right, Kaylee? That just
I
doesn't
don't
work
give a
on here.
fuck, Wendy.
It
I don't
doesn't
give a-
work on here, Kaylee.
What doesn't, Wendy?
The
what
doctor,
doing?
you're the way you behave.
The way I
the
behave,
doc,
the way I
the
behave.
kid did not have the certificate, and
Right.
the person who was with him was not willing.
Hey, pick up
to
the
go
tiger
back
bread.
home
I love
and
tiger
get
bread.
the
That's my
certificate
favorite
that
bread.
made
It
them
tastes
exempt.
absolutely
I
beautiful.
wonder why that was.
Tastes really nice on the sandwich.
Said he was going to give it
Like
to him.
or if you
No,
grill it,
there's no
if you
doctor
grill it
there.
with
There's him, there's the
Oh
kid
like some pizza
screaming he
toppings
can't
on
get
it,
into the
you can make
school.
like a tiger
There's a
bread pizza.
passerby,
Tastes really
and
nice.
there's someone
Making
else.
yourself seem
There's
incredibly
no
stupid.
doctor.
Wendy, what we decided about a year ago is this all of this. I don't want to, again, I don't want to do all of this shit about what happened to me in this trolling experience.
Right, so
But when people are putting fucking pictures of my family, my children, making videos about my children, sending stuff around to my flat, doxing me, we made a decision as a family that it would be safer for them to live with their father somewhere completely anonymous.
So why are you still on the internet then?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
wait. She said she made the decision for her kids to live with their father. So everything she's ever said about her kids then is a complete lie. Because she keeps saying her kids were taken from her and stuff like that, but is she contradicting herself here? Strange.
Seriously, coming off sounding really stupid. here.
That's all you can say, isn't it? I don't care. I don't care. Yeah? I really don't care what you think of me, Kaylee.
Are you drunk or what? Like, what the fuck?
No, I just don't care what you think, Kaylee.
You don't care what I think, but I was even alerted to this channel, which I was never gonna go on.
Alerted. I love the words you use. Like, I was alerted. A red flag came up.
Oh,
Fucking
for fuck's
police
sake,
came
man.
round. You know. Go, go, go. They're talking about you,
Wendy, you sound
Kaylee.
fucking drunk,
Yeah?
man. You sound drunk. You sound drunk and it's pathetic.
No,
if you wanna-
Kaylee, this does, you know what you're doing here? what you do on all the other channels. It doesn't work on here.
What am I doing here that doesn't work?
What you
anywhere
try
else?
is belittle people.
I'm belittling you. am I?
Yeah, that's what you try to do with this. Oh, you're coming across stupid. You're coming across aggressive. I've seen
You
your
are,
tricks, Kaylee. Kaylee, I've seen your
Kaylee.
tricks, Kaylee.
Crazy.
I
My
call you what I
tricks-
like.
Call me what the fuck you always do. Call
Yeah.
me what you like,
Yeah,
darling.
yeah.
It's fine. You can actually
Well,
do that.
I
It's fine.
know I wouldn't give up my children just so I could come on the internet.
Has she got me
I
You
blocked
did.
in the chat?
No.
Yes, you did.
Wendy. No,
Oh,
but
look,
yes,
the
you
troll
have.
Raheem's here. Do you remember that you said that Raheem was your troll the other day? He's turned up.
when did I say that Raheem? Who's Raheem? What? What are
When
you
he
talking
came
about?
on to argue with you.
Look, girls, I've got no idea what the fuck you're talking about. If you want to talk sensible, then we can. But I'm not having all of this fucking abuse again and again and again and again. It's just so fucking boring. It's taking over the channel. We've lost panelists in the middle of this.
So
Wendy,
what? So
Right.
you see what you're
Wendy-
doing? It
Oh, God.
doesn't
Like,
work
yeah,
on
I
here,
think I'm gonna-
Kaylee.
Oh,
You're going
I
into
think
a
Kaylee's got
monologue
me
about
blocked in the side chat.
what you think and all the rest of it about losing panelists and blah 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 blah. It doesn't work on here. On here,
Wendy, I'm fucking lost. What was the actual question in the first place?
how
tell
can
me
you have
what.
been trolled for 17 years?
Sorry, say that again. Right, please,
That's
one at a
it.
time, Jupiter. Sorry, say that again.
Someone told me that you've made the claim that you've been trolled for 17 years. How the
Yes.
fucking hell was you getting trolled 17 years ago?
'Cause
On
I
what
joined-
platform?
I joined. First of all, I was on MySpace when that first came out because I was a singer in a band, and after that, I joined Facebook like everybody else does, right? Where you put just normal stuff, like you just talk about things, and you don't. I was very green. I didn't realize that this trolling situation happened, and all of a sudden,
Whoa,
all
I
of these
can't
people
post the
started joining me into
StreamYard
these
code.
groups where I'd get trolled. Okay, about 3-4 years ago, I made a video in support of Brian Harvey, and I mean, I've heard some stuff over the last few days that has been really, really, really kind of almost difficult to listen to because I can see all of the same
Alright,
fucking
no,
characters.
no.
We've had all of the same trolls. That's what's gone on for the last 3-4 years. Okay, my trolling experience has not been the exact same people all the way through.
Brian
I didn't-
Harvey.
Yeah, Wendy.
So what trolls have come up that you've heard of before?
Wendy, I'm not even going to go into it because it's
No,
not.
you can't, can you?
I can actually, Wendy, and
No,
I've
you
spoken.
can't,
I've
can
spoken.
you?
I've spoken. I'm not about to take over Billy's channel. This is the first time I've been here. Okay, I've been welcomed onto the panel, which I appreciate. Right, Wendy, you can laugh at me all day long if you want to.
It's
All
not
right,
nice, is it? It's
I'm
not
answer-
nice, is it? When you're
I don't-
talking and
I don't-
someone's
don't-
giggling, it's not nice. No.
Don't really care what you think about me, Wendy. I know what.
So
you
there,
think about me.
there
I
you go.
can't-
You see, it's not nice, is it?
Can you seriously, like, ladies, you're going to need to listen to this back and hear how you interact with people, right?
What
And
trolls are you talking about to do with Brian?
She's rich to talk about interacting with people. Have you heard the way she interacts with people? You dead. You dead. You fucking dead. I'm gonna fucking kill you. You fucking dead. Blah, 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 blah. That's all she says. Yeah, I was pretty pissed about some of the games that they took away, Teddy, to be fair, from Facebook, like Mafia Wars and that. Like, I missed all my Flash games. Yeah,
Harvey.
to take over Billy's channel
How
at the
did you
moment.
manage to lock yourself in your house the other day?
Oh, girls, do you not understand how stupid this is sounding? Honestly, you
You
can't.
told
stick to-
You locked yourself in and you had to get 20 quid off real.
No, I didn't lock myself in. The lock jammed, and I had to smash it to get out. Okay, and then I had to pay a locksmith to come and fix it. That's what happened.
She had to break into her own house. That's funny.
Jupiter, why is that fucking
Oh.
important? Why is that important?
And I just wanted to know. I'm only asking a question.
Big up
Yeah, fair
Jupiter.
enough, and that's your answer.
Big up
That's what
Empress.
happened. It jammed.
But
Big
you
up
have no
Miriam.
actual evidence.
In this case,
of,
big up Wendy.
Anything, do you? You just mentioned
Big up
Brian
Danny, big up
Harvey,
AJ.
that you-
Well, no,
that
actually, I
you
take
used
that
to do
way about
something
AJ. Fuck you,
Brian
AJ.
Harvey. I can't remember what you said. But you've got no evidence of anything to do with Brian Harvey.
What evidence are you asking for?
Well, you mentioned, all the trolls have come back out. Where?
All I'm going to say here, okay, because I don't want to do anything that's going to get this channel taken down, right? And I know full well.
Well, anything about Brian Harvey isn't going to get this channel taken down. I can guarantee you that.
Wendy, you're absolutely impossible. I'm actually
Well, I'm
tired.
telling you, I can guarantee it. Yeah.
I'm actually tired. I'm
Go
tired.
to sleep then. Go to sleep.
Oh my God, Teddy, you didn't.
Oh my God.
You didn't, did you?
Do you want to go back to just the first question and we'll see if we can get anywhere with that one? The first question that you were
That's a bit
asking me.
giddy.
Let's see if we can go anywhere with that.
Why did you decide?
I mean, then again, I
click on
can't say
John
anything. I'd probably spend that on
Campbell's
slots.
video and laugh at what
Should
the
see how
man
much I
was
fucking
saying.
spent on fucking slot machines over the last couple of months.
Because there's so many contradictions in what's being said. I wasn't laughing at him personally, Wendy.
But he's a professional.
Yeah,
He's
so
a medical man, and you think you know better than him?
No, I don't think I know.
Barry, you're just
better
jealous
than him,
because
but I
she's got
think
more
I've
money
changed
than
my
you.
own mind, Wendy, and I think what you fail to realise, Wendy, and I will say it here now, and I'm not bigging myself up. I actually dropped.
Oh, Teddy, if you pop in the back chat, if you click the link and come in the backstage, I'll send you my new WhatsApp number as well.
Dropped out of a biochemistry degree. Okay,
I really don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Well, then
The fact is, you dropped out. You dropped out. You didn't finish it.
Do you want to hear why, Wendy? Do you want to hear why? Because I was more up to date with conventional and alternative science than the textbooks were, and we were asked to write a paper according to the old textbooks, when even the tutor acknowledged that was the truth. And I was paying thousands of pounds for an accreditation, right, when I was already ahead of what we were supposed to be writing about. So I decided, no, this ain't for me. I'm dropping out. I'm not thick, Wendy, right? As much as you like to say I'm thick, as much as you like to tell everybody I'm stupid, I'm not.
Yes, but you're not better than Dr. John Campbell.
I didn't say I am. I didn't say I am. But when
so
I see
therefore you had no right, no intelligence, and no factual evidence to disprove what that man was saying.
I didn't try and disprove it. I was reviewing it the same way that you were.
You were giggling, yeah, and laughing, and accusing him of being a fearmonger. He's not
himself,
a fearmonger.
directly.
He's not a fearmonger. He's not a fearmonger. So why did you do that? Do you go about Dave? If you don't care about this, yeah, go and listen to somebody that maybe does care about. Go and listen to something that you do care about.
Oh, shut up, Barry. Hey, listen. Mine looks really fucking stunning with a bit of lipstick, all right? A little bit of lipstick, a little bit of eyeliner in the right place, a little bit of mascara, boom. Fucking hell, magnificent.
This is boring, Wendy, seriously.
Yeah. Freedom for Britain. You're a bigger idiot than Kaylee, okay? I'll give Kaylee a little bit of intelligence. You haven't got any freedom
I
for
don't want to
Britain.
take anything from you, love.
Okay, I don't fucking care. Listen, tell me why you...
Hey, Moon, you reckon we should go for like a meal or something somewhere? That would send the whole fucking YouTube going absolutely crazy, especially if you got your lipstick on.
You think what Dr. John said? Well, tell me why you thought it was fear-mongering. Why?
I didn't actually say it was himself that was fear-mongering. I said what was being put out was fit. Well, actually, okay, Wendy. Actually, as you studied it so well,
Let's do it.
Can you
Let's
tell me where
fucking
he was
do it.
reading that information
My treat,
from,
I'll
please?
pay for it. That'll shock everyone.
Sage.
No. You even pointed out in your own video that Sage would have something in response.
Well, you
Oh, it's all right, Moon. Listen, remember when we used to talk, right, on WhatsApp, right? And Shania used to fucking think me and you was having a fucking affair, you know? Like, it was so crazy. I remember that one time, right, we was in the car, and she seen your name pop up on my WhatsApp, and she goes, "Who the fuck is Moon? Who the fuck is that? You better fucking delete her now. You better fucking block her. You're not allowed to talk to anybody." She'll proper kicking off in the fucking car, like screaming and fucking shouting and shit. Oh my god, I still have the recordings from that. Like, well, I might put them out actually, just to prove a point.
You thought it was who, didn't you?
No.
Baz, I can just hop on a train, me. I got a disabled rail card. So that I'm saying, I get discount.
No, I'm asking you.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, she actually did. She made me delete your number. Like so I had to like wait for ages to get on my Google on the computer when I got back home to actually get your number, and then by the time I realized you changed your number, because I tried to give you a phone call just to let you know, and I was trying to like let people know what was going on in that relationship, but like I couldn't get any messages out. That's why I had to like record things secretly and shit.
Did you?
No,
You
Wendy,
got
if
it from a professor. Yeah.
Wendy, if you go and listen to my video, I said I'm not sure
He
where
got
he's
it
reading.
from a professor. Why would you look at that as fear mongering? Why? Because how can something you don't believe?
Wow, so Jake is putting in the comments. Why are those comments not showing up on the screen here? Ah, there we go. That's weird. I'd appreciate that. Between Glasgow and Aberdeen, I'll take that all day long. Listen, when I'm angry, oh mate, it sounds like fucking Glasgow. Aye, mate, I'll fucking bottle ye. Yeah, we can. Aye. Obviously, I wouldn't bottle anybody. I'm just like, you know, just having a giggle.
Exists be fear mongering.
Oh my god.
Answer me.
No, then, dear Danny, don't be fucking encouraging this. We can't, alright? Sorry, Irish.
Because, right, everyone gets a cold and a flu and we never fucking shut the planet down over it. Maybe we'll start there. Right, so if everyone's going to get it, right, and if you choose to take your vaccination, you're going to come off better, and I choose to not take my vaccination and weigh up the risks of whether or not I'm going to get more sick, that's none of your fucking business.
But how it, again, you no. How can it be fear mongering when you don't think it even exists?
That question doesn't even fucking make sense, Wendy. Like, what the fuck are you talking?
Yes, it does make sense.
Does it? All right, say it again. Sorry, I misheard then.
So
Obviously.
you accused them of fear mongering about something that you don't think even exists. So I don't understand.
Yeah, how can you be frightened of something you don't believe exists?
Do I sound like I'm frightened of something?
Well, you accused him of doing that.
No, what I've accused him of doing is relaying information, which is fear mongering to a lot of the population, not myself specifically, because I'm.
No,
okay
but you said in your video, you said, can you imagine how many people must be fearful at the moment? Why?
Belly, I'm
Why?
sorry, a load of my trolls are they're starting.
Yeah, well,
to
no,
bomb
look,
me.
don't read that. Don't read that, right? Don't read.
Okay,
Why are you
trying to
saying,
listen to
Veli,
you,
you're
Mr.
sorry?
Baker.
Veli don't care. Veli doesn't care.
All right, that's fine. I don't know Veli. I wouldn't know. I'm just apologising.
I'm just saying he doesn't care. He doesn't care what they write in the chat. So don't worry about it.
Okay, fair enough. All right, let's go back to
So,
it. Go on,
you
go on
know,
then, Wendy,
why did you say, can you imagine how many people are fearful at this moment after what he just said, that everyone's going to get the virus that I believe doesn't exist? I mean, come on.
Is that a question or a statement, Wendy?
It's what you said.
Was there a question?
It's what you said. So how can you believe in fear mongering over something that you believe wholly does not exist?
Have I said wholly? I've said it's not been isolated, and you can ask 1,000,001
Okay,
different.
by isolated, do you mean you want to see it in a petri thing? Is that where you want to see it?
A petri thing. Why don't you go and talk to? I'll tell you what. I'm a layman, Wendy. I've got an opinion, as does everybody else have, right?
Would you like to tell
try
me
to be
what
respectful.
you mean? But what you mean by
try to-
isolated? Would you like to tell me what you mean?
Yeah, generally, when you're dealing with a virus or bacteria, or
Wait, what's these comments saying? The amount of energy you misplace and abuse is horrific, Sean. So bad, isn't he? So dangerous. Wow. Right, hang on. I've just seen these comments here. Yeah, Buzz, you can apply for one. Well, yeah, you get a third off. It's worth it.
anything else, you can isolate it. Yeah, in a petri thing, like you just said.
In dish, yeah.
Yeah, I know it's a dish. I was kind of taking a piss
Yeah,
there.
I know you were. Yeah.
Yeah, all right. So, okay, yeah, but when they've not been able to do it and it mutates consistently, okay, and
Mm.
we don't
Mm.
actually have any kind of like a structure, a molecular
Yeah,
structure.
but each new variant can mutate so many times.
Okay, so right, the flu, okay, and the common cold, right?
The
so
flu has
yeah.
a different variant every year.
Right, okay, Wendy. So just be patient with me. If we go according to that point, okay, why have we not shut down the whole world, the whole global economic system over?
But this
the
is
flu?
this is my whole argument. They're not going to anymore, Kaylee.
They
Which
never
is
did,
what
Wendy.
what John was saying, right?
Oh, goodness.
And you didn't like that, did you, Kaylee? When he said that no longer are we going to be shutting everything down, no longer will they be testing everybody because we all don't have tests for pneumonia at home. Oh dear, let me test to see if I've got pneumonia. They don't do that, do they, Kaylee?
So
Let
why
me
did
test to see if I've got
why-
flu.
right?
And
why did it happen with
unfortunately,
COVID?
coronavirus has fallen into the same category now.
Okay, right, fair enough.
It's now
Yeah.
endemic in society.
Right, okay, so fair enough. Considering that 99.97% of people survive it anyway.
Here we go. Where did you get that statistic from?
Wendy, are you ever going to let me finish a sentence?
No, can you please tell me where you got that statistic from?
You can go and find it yourself from a million.
Well, God, I'll never find that statistic. No.
Well, you're not. I don't know if we
I'll
can do
probably
it.
find it on the far right. Is she far right, Juice? I don't know.
Oh my good lord! How did we?
Well, she's in the Click for Freedom for Britain now. She went from the left
Right. Okay.
to the
So
far right.
you'll find it on these nutty places that don't understand.
No,
That if you pick it, hang on, you know this apple and orange thing that you were on about fruit.
And
If you pick,
It's not real.
and even energy drinks. You know, if someone picks up an energy drink, and then
But they
carries
have
the virus,
very
you don't think
restrictive
that virus can
criteria,
live on that bottle,
which
then?
is weird.
inside it once it's opened fresh.
Well,
no.
when you open it, how do you know that the virus hasn't gone into the
Oh,
bottle?
Wendy, you're calling me a conspiracy theorist. Do you understand?
I'm asking you questions.
Yeah, and you're not letting me respond to a single one of them. You're just talking over me.
Well, again, now it's endemic in society, right? You've got two choices, haven't you? We've got two choices. You can either get. Does that scare you? The fact it's endemic in society?
No, nothing scares me, mate.
Right. So you've got two choices. You can get a vaccine, right? Or you do nothing and you don't get vaccinated. Now, if you do nothing and don't get vaccinated, which is completely up to you, and I don't have a problem with that, right? You live your life appropriately. You don't sit and cry about basic human rights when companies put policies in place that say unvaccinated people cannot enter A, B, or C.
Do I sound like I'm crying?
You've already, I mean, you mentioned the Nuremberg thing, for Christ's sake, to do with our loss of human rights.
No, I didn't say
what?
human rights. I didn't say
What?
human rights.
What
because the-
human right have you actually lost?
The
What have
Human
you
Right,
lost?
the Human Right Act is actually an act. Okay, I
So
don't.
what human right have you lost?
No, Wendy, I don't even go according to the Human Right Act. It might look good to some people, but I don't
Why
actually.
did you mention Nuremberg then? What was that about?
Here she doesn't go according to the Human Rights Act. Like, hang on a minute. So she doesn't value human rights? Wow, she's crazy, yeah.
Nazi, I'm not a Nazi. We agree on this one.
No, you've been going by the Nuremberg Code. A lot of people make this mistake, right? No, it was not
What
about
mistake?
just
You didn't
following.
even know what it was 2 fucking minutes ago.
Not by the Nuremberg Code.
You're on a
No,
party,
you
you're
said.
lying.
Wait a minute, Kaylee. If you'd said to me the Nuremberg trials, I'd have gone, yeah, I know what they were.
Well, so then
But
you should know what the Nuremberg Code is.
No, why would it be a code?
Because we're not doing the trials anymore, and the code is what's been like left.
No, you're not. But you're not. You see, this is where you're stupid. You're not listening. They did not put an ordinary soldier on trial. The people that went.
Oh shit! Sorry, Wendy. I'm going to have to contradict you here. They did put ordinary soldiers on trial because they were executed for following orders.
To the Nuremberg trials, right, were the ones that actually gave the orders, not the ones that followed orders. Do you understand now or not?
Wendy, I'm telling you, according to
Do you understand or not?
Listen, you just sound like a
Because
fucking
you
child.
fucking don't. Do you? You don't get it, do you?
You sound like a 5-year-old, Wendy.
You don't.
I'm
You know. You
sorry.
don't get it. Give me the names of the people
That's
that
rich.
were on trial at Nuremberg.
That is actually rich coming from her.
Why don't you go Google it?
You don't fucking know, do you? You're absolutely.
You didn't even know what it
clueless.
was 2 minutes ago.
Because you called it a code.
Yeah, and do you know what? Fuck it. Let's just Let's just go for it. Let's just Google this shit, shall we? Let's just see what happens. Honest to God, mate, you are fucking making yourself look like a goddamn idiot.
Here we go. Here we go. Yeah.
Here we go. Oh yeah, no, sorry, I called you an idiot once amongst all of your fucking.
Can you tell me why you refer to it as a cold? It's a trial.
I'm literally gonna so that you don't just berate me and make me out to be a dickhead. Okay, I'm just gonna put it into Google and see what happens.
What have you put?
I'm doing it now, and I will tell you.
Yeah, what are you putting?
I'm gonna.
How are you asking?
Wendy, calm yourself down. Why don't just
I'm fine. Can you tell me how you're asking though?
You know what's really funny, Wendy, is that if you just put NURE into Google, it straight away comes up with Nuremberg.
Yeah, that's because you must Google it a lot then.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I know how Google works. It's because you Google it a lot.
No, do you know what? Just go and look at it all yourself. I mean, I don't. This is where it gets silly, and this is why I don't generally do.
No, I'm not. Nothing's trying to. I'm not trying to make you look silly, right, Caleb?
No, all right.
You called it the Nuremberg Code, and you don't even understand that the people on trial were the people who actually gave the orders. Okay.
I'll read it out to you. The Nuremberg Code, 1947. You can go and Google this for yourself.
I don't need to.
No, because you know better than everybody and the fucking internet.
I
and
don't
Google
need
and the
to Google it, yeah?
Well, I just did, and it comes up straight away. So
yeah, I'm sure it did on your computer, yeah.
Because there's relevant fucking...
Yeah, I mean, how many times have you Googled it, Kaylee?
Oh, my good Lord. I haven't actually Googled it before, to be fair.
Can you tell me what it says? I'd be interested, please.
Okay, fine. Shall I read it out, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, right. The Nuremberg Code, 1947. Permissible medical experiments. The great weight of evidence before us to affect that certain types of medical experiments on human beings, when kept within reasonably well-defined bounds, conform to the ethics of the medical profession generally. The protagonists of the practice of human experimentation justify their views on the basis that such experiments yield results for the good of society, and they are I can't say that word. I don't know what that is. I've never seen it before. By other methods or means of study. All agree, however, that certain basic principles must be observed in order to satisfy moral, ethical, and legal concepts. Highlighted is the voluntary consent of human subjects is absolutely essential. Absolutely essential. The voluntary consent of the human subject is absolutely essential. This is under the Nuremberg Code. Okay, like you've just taken the piss out of. Go fucking Google it. If you don't believe me, do it. This
Hang
means
on. You said that about following orders. What are you doing?
oh my god, I'm reading out what you asked me to read out. You fucking weirdo.
Hang on, wait a minute. Wait. Are we talking about two different things here? I'm not coming off this now.
It a little bit.
You told me the Nuremberg Code, you were talking about they were just following orders, right? I therefore took it that you were talking about the Nuremberg trials, right? Which a lot of people don't understand, that the people on trial were the actual person that were giving the orders, not following them. You then come up with something called the Nuremberg Code, which is totally different. Experiments or any
Sorry, I was on mute. I was saying, yeah, good night, Moon. Sleep well, beautiful. And it was just saying there. I'm so glad nobody heard me, but fuck it. When people said I had a thing for Moon, yeah, fucking stunning woman she is. I would have loved to have a little date with Moon. Yeah, I wouldn't. Of course I would. Oh, for all the haters out there, yeah. Of course I had a fucking thing for Moon, you silly twats. Wallace says night. Yep, good night. Barry says rest well, Moon. So, since I'm done with that fucking weirdo. Wow, I've been live for 3 hours. Okay. I think I'm gonna hop off and go play some computer games, go and relax, have a cup of tea, and retire to my study. I've been the real King James, and I'm gonna play a song. To finish it off. Or maybe I should play this one actually.
Savages, they know that we kill or be killed. Savages, no, they kill or be killed. Savages.
King.
I'm king in the north, they call me the.
I'm king. King in the north of the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, right now you're listening to the King of the North. Yo, can I get a clap, please? Can I have the bell start ringing? Can we have the ladies singing? Cause this one's gotta be right. And this isn't a funeral, so you can take the black clothes off. Can everybody switch their phones off? We're gonna celebrate life. Is that the horn that's sounding? Oh, so we've not got long left. Is there anybody out there? Alright, we're going in 5. How do I look? Am I decent? Do you think I should change this footwear for something a little more formal? No? Alright, let's celebrate life. I'm the king of the north. Like it or lump it, fuck what you thought. They come out in the thousands just to support. They play trumpets in the background when I talk. I wear tracksuits, not to be casual. I just don't want to change now that I'm rich. I want to wear what I wore when I was poor. And right now I'm trying to inspire the kids. I changed the game so much. Them niggas are physically scared. And I'm in your face, I'm everywhere to the point man think their vision's impaired. They don't want me to win. They don't want me to get a trophy. They want me to kiss their feet. But I'm not the king, cause I said that I was the king. Just listen to the people speak.
King, 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 king. I'm king of the north, they call me the king, 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 king. I'm king of the north, yeah.
I'm king of the north, forget what other MCs wanna say. Me, I got given this name by the fans, and I'm not letting them down, no way. They say fortune favors the brave. Now that I'm lucky enough to have fans, they know that I will die for this shit. I've already got one foot in the grave. I'm knee deep into this music thing, and all I wanted to do was vent. Now I've got wireless, I wanna do wireless. There's hardly any room left in the tent. Housing benefits would pay for the rent. I would tell a Henry VIII to my friend. I've done my first CD in 210, now I do a CD and I get a top 10. Yeah, I was scared, I was on the road so much I forgot what it was to be safe. Plus I'd be carrying a bladed article just in case anybody got in my face. You gotta be fast if you're gonna take chase. You gotta be bad if you're gonna show face. But I swore to God that I'd make it, and now that I made it, can somebody say grace? Please. How's everybody feeling? I don't want anybody nervous. I come to serve one purpose, and I celebrate life. And you make sure the old king's watching, and the prince if you can please. You got them a seat, right? Let them see me shine. Can I just say thanks to my true fans? Without you I wouldn't have made it. You walk with me and I'm grateful, and I'm no longer facing time. But how do I look? Am I decent? Think I should change this footwear for something a little more formal? No? Alright, let's celebrate life.
King, 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 king. I'm king of the north, they call me the king, 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 king. I'm king of the north, yeah. King, king, king. I'm king of the north, they call me the